And see, when you finally get your finger up, you have to make sure that you squeeze it a little bit, a couple more, so when you pull out the paper, it clears you fully. That's the only way to do it. That was a hell of a science class, so it'll be fair with you.
Right,
I
I do
can't
not approve
believe he
any of
showed you
this.
that.
Right, every time, right, I don't know why, right, I will let you know, Twitch viewers, that was a 40-minute lecture we just had, and that was just the end of it. Right?
All
Yeah,
I'm
you didn't
saying
even hear about the
is,
pipe cleaners.
That
Mine-
was the thing. Why would
Hey,
you need to learn that in socioeconomics?
it was
It was also
mind-blowing
a weird place
and
to have the
blowing other
class in the
things.
bike sheds behind the school in the dark. Right,
Well,
I mean,
to be fair, I mean, I had to pay that guy behind in the dark van with the solid mattress £100. So you know.
Yeah.
Oh, mate,
What's up?
I've got a story about this, which I'll probably tell you off class.
right,
But
guys, if we
whoa.
get to 100 subscribers tonight, Rich will tell his traumatizing
Mate.
story on stream.
No, it's actually a worrying story. But yes,
Hold on a second. I might need to resubscribe to our channel, so give me a second.
Oh, I probably have to as well, actually.
What's this? Shield mode is on.
Yeah, I'm not really clear what
I
that
was
is.
going to ask what is that.
There
I
we
must
go.
spend the thing.
Okay,
Enable
anyway. Hello
Okay, I'll not explain.
and welcome to Mutant Year Zero, a game in which the people who are surrounding me in various fashions try not to die, and in some cases try very hard to die, and then I have to think of ways to make them not die. Where we spent 3 weeks basically wandering slowly around the Ark, having a chat. But last week things happened, and this week more things are going to happen. I hope, or not. Who knows? Maybe we'll still go for a sleep. Anyway. I'm going to introduce everyone super quickly, and then we are going to move on to the action. And by action, I mean us describing us doing things, hopefully in a cool way.
in a cool
So,
way.
a
When have we
cool
ever done
way.
cool stuff? When have we ever done cool stuff away?
We're going to go down the way. So down below me is Fluffgar. Hooray! Ready,
Oh,
say
you say
something
that.
about yourself. I give you 3 separate names there.
Yeah, my name changes every time on this, I think. I draw things and make art when I'm not being told about by every fucking thing in the universe, apparently. Anyway, if you want anything drawn, just, tell me.
Yes, do those things. Below Murray, we have... Oh, is it swapped? Okay, it is Lady Egypt, or Scott, as I call him. Scott, can you talk this week?
Barely.
He sounds a lot deeper than he did in our previous conversation
I know.
before we went live. I think he's done that on purpose.
Lays
that-
it on
is
It
that for the
was
ladies?
what it sounded like when I first came in.
Is that for what? Is that for the ladies? Is it?
Hello, one lady that watches us. The other
One
two,
lady.
and it's
I
not
don't
even the
see.
ones in the game.
Yep, Scott is here. He will do his best to talk. However, his voice may not make it. Let's find out. That'll be fun. To the side of me, which let me see if I get this right. It is the side my couch is on, so it's this way. It is Rachel or Flair. Ah, god damn it! It's not that way.
That's the other side. Yeah.
Other side. I get confused. I look at it in the wrong thing. There we go. It's the way the wall is. Hello, Rachel. She's on mute.
Yeah, she doesn't know she's on mute.
God damn it.
Again. Oh, dear.
Classic
Never
Rachel.
change.
I have
Never
talked
change.
quite a few times so far as well.
Never change.
This is... Yeah, I mute myself all the time, guys. Okay. Yeah, I play Flair and I mute myself constantly by accident and forget.
And we sometimes notice and we sometimes don't. So sometimes Rachel being really ignorant and just not talking to her. But anyway, yeah, Rachel's here. She's Flair. Get used to it. Below Rachel and beside Fluffgar, we got Richard Ulf. Who
What a
knows
place to
if
be,
you
eh?
know him.
What a place to be beside Fluffgar and under Rachel. So, I don't know.
Just checking what decade it is and whether or not that's appropriate.
I don't know.
It's from his ninja days.
Yeah.
Audience won't get that.
No, please don't say that. Don't. Anyhow, yeah. Hi, I'm Dick. I'm Dick Naylor. I'm very much a dick in this game, and I'm playing Olaf Simonson, who sounds a little bit like this. I also did a faux pas last week, but we're not talking about that either. But anyway, enjoy the season 1 because I am back for season 2. Woo! Spoiler.
Spoiler, Richard dies this episode, so we definitely don't script it. Okay, and in the bottom corner, our person who at first was scared to RP and now we can't get him to shut up. It's Logan.
Wait, I still off here. I don't even thought of it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do,
Thinking.
great.
Lies.
And discussing your plans is RPing. Dodger just speaks in your voice.
Okay,
Anyway,
that's
say
true.
something about yourself, Logan.
What?
Mate, it's the same
No,
as
I-
everyone else has
I
done.
know
It's an
it-
introduction, mate. Right,
Wait.
so
No.
Every
Like,
week.
the audio kind of gummed up there. I didn't hear you. I'm not joking.
yeah, you're right, mate. I mean, what could I possibly be asking you? How many abs have you got?
One, because the
One?
Bolton.
One giant ab. Very
Yeah,
impressive.
full of stomach.
Say something about your character.
We met Lamanda. Whoever that is
Wait, no,
again.
we didn't. We met Lambda.
That's
Lambda.
the same thing.
Yeah, you're right. Names. They just be whatever
Aye.
you want.
Nothing,
Names.
there's
It's a
nothing about
shit.
your
What are
character
they
at all.
good for?
I mean, we met her. That just technically my character was there.
You met
did?
someone.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get a tea off my missus. Can I get a tea?
Wait. You're ordering a tea.
I'll miss
Yeah,
my
like
missus.
wonderful.
My tea might be
He's
cold
done it
by the time he
before.
gets here, though.
Oh, it's great. She usually says yes. It's one that she really loves me. It's nice. Anyway, because you'll just see a tea kind of come in from the side.
Yeah, you've done it before. It's just
yeah.
so
I ain't
nice.
we're
Bless
going
their
to see a
socks.
slap coming in for the side.
One day you're just gonna see the tea just come flying down from this. And just slam right in your face.
Crack.
Camera just gets knocked
Damn,
over.
dead.
So yeah, so that is our motley crew of Wasteland Adventures, and next season the lineup's going to change because, as Richard has just let everyone know, he's leaving. So I need to
Well,
find a new person, which will be.
Please
sad.
apply. Please apply for at what was it? What we said? Google.go. Google.dog at
It's,
Sanity Check Gaming.
Google ...
It's-
Google
like-
dot.
I was trying to think of a funny joke there, and it was all just like really explicit. I'm like, I don't know if that's funny, so I'm not gonna. Right, so I'm just gonna move on. Yeah,
Wise,
I think it's sanitycheckgaming
men.
at gmail.com. Yeah, apply. One viewer we ever have.
We will not accept you.
We will not be there because none of us know how to get into the Gmail.
I'm just kidding.
She has the final say. She's the head
CEO?
of Sanity
CEO,
Check
yeah.
Gaming. Yeah, she is the CEO.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
This
true.
was-
Yeah,
this was-
She's got a lot of shares in this.
We had no vote. We just
It was
We, just, we bring documents to her, and she either signs them or goes, "Psst, no."
What is this nonsense? And flings it across the room. Like,
She was
Bitch, I
barely
talked
elected
4
to lead,
hours down
not
here.
to read.
I was the
She
it was- I
pays
was
people
elected
to think
read,
for her.
not to
not to
read.
read.
Anyway, that's all fun. So, without further fuckery, we shall start. Camera flies down from outer space. Oh, look, there's things up in space, space stations and stuff. I wonder if they'll ever come into play. Flies through the clouds and goes to the Ark. Now, to expedite things slightly, we're going to just discuss what we may have done. You've returned from your visit to Rust Castle earlier this day. You have briefly spoke to the gearheads, who informed you that they've came back with some mines. We rolled off camera for this. They found 11 mines. Mary, I was going to give you the opportunity, if you wish to make more mines, you can do a
Oh,
jury
yeah.
rig roll.
Aye.
Because you go, oh, look, that's what a mine looks like. I can make this from all this crap we have lying around. Cool. So if you want to give us a jury rig roll, don't worry about ones. I'll just say that they're duds if you roll a 1. I'm not going to make you lose, get blown up or anything. And for each success you get, you can get 2 mines. And remember to use your bonuses. You've got Tinker and Inventor.
Oh
and all
yes, I do.
correct.
That's right. I have,
Right,
to, I have to check which one applies here. Every time I have to look at this because I keep forgetting. That's not built on you. Inventor's the built on you, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry about so much what
Okay,
the thing says. Just add the dice.
Okay.
I don't care about the rules. I do what I like.
Add dice. I also put that extra
Roll
point into
guidelines,
jury rig
really.
that you said we could get.
Yeah, I thought you might. That's kind of what I was
Right,
hoping
okay.
you'd do, use your cool skills.
I did not do that.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
3. So that's 6
Three.
additional mines. So that's a total
Ooh.
of 17 mines that you're going to place in
Nice
front
one.
of the Ark. Well, somebody
okay, cool.
write down that you have put 7. You have mined
17
mines.
mines.
in front of the arc.
Ah, someone's got paper already. Good.
Rachel
got my
and Logan
notebook
have been on
again.
top of this. Right, okay,
Ugh.
so you have mined the front of the arc. I'm assuming you have left a path that you could yourself drive up. It's up to you.
Wouldn't that be like maybe Scott's character would be doing that because he'd have a map and be going right. We'll just go through this bit, and he'd be keeping an eye on things for us.
I'm cool with that. You're not the only people that live in the arc. Are you telling people again? Do what you want. It's your game.
I would
No,
have
I'll
thought
give him a surprise.
we tell people mines were out
No,
there at
I
least.
would tell him. Aye,
It's mines.
that's true.
Where are
That would
they?
be mean.
Look, why do you need to know where the mines are? Like, are you a spy?
We are hiding behind the
Yes.
wall that we built.
When
Why?
the enemy runs over them, you'll know where they are.
There was
Exactly.
a mine right there. Okay. Okay, well, there will be something that happens where this guy's going to avoid the mines, but the mines will then kind of be active for later on things, okay? Because otherwise, the initial barrage will be a guy going, I am, which wouldn't be very fun. Well, it would be fun, but it would be really short, and I've wrote a lot of stuff for him. So, okay, you've done some mines, so 17 mines out the front of the arc. Murray, you were also provided with equipment to fix the Widow Kitty.
Yes.
I will allow you to make a choice. Do you wish to go with some gearheads to repair the Widow Kitty, or do you want to stay in the arc? I will say that you will be out of most of the action for the game if you go to fix the Widow Kitty, but you might also get to drive the Widow Kitty if you
I do kind of want to repair it though.
I will
really
switch
wanna
to
repair
that
the
when
little
the
kitty.
things happen.
Yeah, I'll go and try and do that then.
Okay, cool. So I will switch to you occasionally and be like, what are you doing? You're like, I'm fixing the Widow Kitty. Here's some durables. And we'll make them mean something as well. Because the
I'm
Widow
just
Kitty
hoping that it
is-
operates at the final climax. Yeah, like just comes out, fucking steps on the woman.
It's not like now the Widow Kitty is not like the walkers in Star Wars. It's not them. Think more like a bigger version of the is that what they're called? The Touareg.
Yeah,
I come in
Beauty.
in the Widow Kitty and I'm the one who seduced.
The Widow Kitty does a sexy dance, and they're like, whoa,
I will
does
throw
have
all my
balls.
inspire points into
swings its
this.
sexy balls. Okay, I'm into it. Right, okay, so that's what you're going to do. You can be at the end. So you're going to kind of head off. Right, so you've mined it. Is there anything else you want to try and do?
I am.
Motion sensors.
Motion sensors?
yeah. I would like to win.
Ah, yes. You're all
Roll to
provided
win.
with a big red button that says "I win,"
Did
and when you
Yes.
press it, a knife shoots out the bottom and goes through your hand.
I
Excellent.
pressed it the other day. I did not win.
did we ever get the robots sorted?
Thank you so much. I love you. The robots.
Oh,
I
love
will
you
allow
too.
you. I love everyone here.
I
But
don't
love my
get-
missus
cause-
especially. She's wonderful.
Cause Gray is busy, I get her friends to sort them.
My biscuits as well. Okay.
Oh, I really love you.
Right. I will allow you to fix one robot because I have made a robot previously in this game.
It's not me that's doing it though, because I
That is
cannot. I've gotten a gearhead and I have paid them food to do it.
Okay.
Surely
you've
one
got
of the
gearhead.
kids could do it.
But I
Yeah.
believe one of your kids is a gearhead.
Is it good?
Rochelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get
Aye,
it.
one of
Let's
them's
get
a
it.
gearhead.
In fact, your gearhead friend is daughter is one of the ones that gets on with me.
She is.
Yes,
one
that's
of-
true. Yeah.
One of the few people that can tolerate you.
Yeah,
Okay.
your friends.
It is Charlotte, the gearhead. Her jury rig is not that good, but it's
Charlotte.
all right.
I'm not saying that the robot acts exactly like the Patriot robot for Fallout. But I'm not saying
It
that
is
is how I
not
get
a
to program it.
90-foot tall Liberty.
Oh no, I'm
plane,
just
right?
just a small version of it. This is the Liberty Prime thing.
I
It's
will
like
show
3
you
foot
the
tall.
picture of the robot. But anyway,
I'd take a trained Deathclaw right now if that was the case.
oh, mate, if only. Like I am into this. Everything you're saying sounds great.
I'm not saying that
okay,
it is
hold
the
on.
giant one.
But we spent
I'm
3
just
weeks
saying it's
fucking around with
programmed
that.
to shout out capitalist propaganda as it's mowing them down.
Hold on a second. What's this?
Ooh, wow.
I don't even know why it's asking me that. That's weird. Oh, I know why. Okay, let's try it again. Roll. Oh,
Oh boy.
failed. Sorry,
Push
mate.
it.
Do you want me to push it?
Yeah, I will
will say, right,
inspire her.
Okay.
She's lost her foot.
Right. I will say
Don't
she's
you
only
dare
got
kill my kid
46
off.
But yeah.
Wait a minute.
We've just started.
We're on the
Hey,
final.
there's one pass.
She got one success. Now there is a robot that exists, and I'm going to get you the robot that exists. Such a piece of shit.
He
I'm
really
so
is.
glad we finally get this robot though. Oh, it never even occurred to me you would fix the robot. But I do have one made up. Where is it?
Oh, pardon me.
Monsters, NPCs. Nope. Side quickly. Where the hell is it? Oh, this is the problem when I make so many things and don't ever use any of it. I just kind of. Nope, that's a Razorback. But I
To be
won't use
fair,
the-
if it
Aha!
takes one shot, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's fun. Like it's a little dude. Zone locations. Jesus Christ! Like, what do I clearly don't have any life because I just must just do this all the. There we go. Here he is. Are you prepared to see him?
Yes.
There you go.
It's about.
Born ready.
Nah.
Sweet mother.
Oh,
He's just too cool for school, is what he is.
That is
Yeah.
That's not
adorable.
advertising.
That is Morris, the security robot. Guess where he works?
Morrison.
Asda.
Yes, correct.
No, it's
Um,
actually it's Sainsbury's.
No, it's M&S. I mean, come on, there is
Yeah,
robots
he's
and then
upper
there's
class.
M&S robots.
Yes.
There was actually two robots that had Morrison's, but I gave you the cool one. Okay, and he can be. He just kind of hang out with you guys. That's fine. He tells you the great deals available at Morrison's. And I'll. put him in the
Bogart will
PC.
listen intently every time he does.
Yeah, he is very impressed by this.
Them I thought.
Can be, and he can be controlled by Bogart. There we go. Okay,
Man,
Bogart.
I didn't even know your cough was that infectious. I'm starting to get a tickly throat just listening to you. Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
The worst is it's gave me a massive headache every time I cough.
oh, God, yeah.
Nice.
So Scott, yeah, you now have access to a security robot.
Yay!
He just follows you around. Today's great deals, special on milk.
Ah,
more robot.
milk. What god does this milk come under, my child?
Response
That's a
not found.
statement.
Here, have a coupon for 10%
Oh,
off.
more.
You are too kind. This seems to be some form of lure. I may use this on another mutant. Hands it
Okay,
to.
father. Right, let's see.
Come,
so
son of Morris.
I like how your Bogart suddenly has lost his lisp and became a Viking all of a sudden.
I know. It's mainly because I cannot do the lisp right now. Like, this is me trying to do the lisp and you probably can't hear what I'm saying.
It actually sounds more dying.
It's like... So yeah, so that's you've got a robot. You've done some mines. Rachel, what would you like to do?
So I'm gonna do the spike strips
Okay, so
and some motion detectors.
Right now, in order to make them, there's going to be a jury rig role involved in this, unless you can think of a different way of doing it. Have you got any relevant skill that you could use yourself? I will allow a know the zone, a comprehend. That's all I can think of, unless you guys can think of something better.
I've got know the zone. That's no worries.
Like know the zone. You've found kind of things in the past that you could use to slow down a vehicle. You've got boards with nails in them. One pass, okay. You managed to kind of make a fairly decent sized strip, and you put it across the area where the gate is, hoping if something tried to hit the gate, it would maybe slow it down or something. Okay. Okay. I think everyone apart from Ulf has done something now.
Yeah.
Not sure what Ulf is on the screen. So have I missed anyone?
Me.
Work out.
You can work out. Okay. So Ulf just goes and pumps. He just gets a really good pump on. His veins pop. His shirt kind of like rips a little bit. He's like that sweat, that kind of cool sweat you guys get in films, where it just like accentuates their muscles. He looks buff. He can add one to his intimidate skill, which he doesn't have.
Yes.
Okay. Right, Logan. What are you doing?
See the watchtower. How coverable is it? Like if you're up top?
It doesn't exist, so you're gonna have to help me out here. What watchtower?
I thought we had watchtowers. Did we not?
Nope. You can build them against the wall, but it is something that takes more time. I will say that there's a kind of the wall effectively is imagine like kind of 5 foot of like concrete and then like strong bits of metal and then all with barbed wire on top. The wall's maybe about 12 foot tall. You've not built a watchtower on it though. No, that's a whole what's the word? I forget the thing they call it in this game. A thing. It's a
Session?
thing. Not session, but it's a project. Project's the word I'm looking for. It's a project for the Arcus to make these.
Yeah.
How long would
If
that
you want
take?
to- longer than you have. Do you want to just have a raised platform?
No, because then I'll just get shot. You know what I mean?
Whereas you think if you were in a,
Well, you can duck
tower,
behind
you'd
the
be
plat. You
invulnerable
can
to
duck
attack.
behind it.
My idea was, see if we did have a watchtower, I was going to build like a cover, like see the medieval watchtowers. It's like just a wee slit for the when they can.
For the
Arrow
Shoot
arrows.
the bows.
slits.
Aye, but it'd be my rifle. I just pokes it.
Mate, see if you want to just have something you can stand on top of and go shoot and then duck behind.
You
I mean, I'm
could do
purely
the
like some
medieval
palette.
version and just set up sandbags at your snipey zone that you've got, and just have like a tiny gap where you're aiming through the rifle with the rifle.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to have like a kind of
I'd-
pillbox that you've kind of like fucked together, then I'll accept that. I'll say that you can get some
yeah,
help.
I'll do that then.
We'll
It
call it a
gets what you
fort-
want, but done in a day.
Yeah, I mean, this is effectively just bags filled with like wet dirt and
Aye,
it's just a pile basically. It's not comfy and it doesn't smell nice, but it will certainly stop a bullet. What you'll need for that, mate, is I'm going to say a force roll, or it doesn't have to be you if someone else wants to help do it for him, or do you want me to find a suitable candidate to do it for you?
yeah, simple candidate.
Okay, you grab a grunt that you know. Let's see if I have any grunts lying around. Yeah, actually, I think one of these guys is a grunt. No, he's a dog handler, clearly. Let me try again.
Heather's a
Bother.
grunt, isn't she?
No, Heather's an enforcer.
Enforcer, that's what she is.
I think Sparks is the grunt. Yeah, he's a grunt. He'll do. Okay. Oh no, he will not do. He is rubbish. I think I put the wrong skills on that one. Okay, I'll just use grit. Actually, this guy's cool. Let's use him. Okay. Yep. Okay. Takes him a while. But yeah, he just grabs stuff, piles it up. It's just you're basically lying down and it's got some cover over you and you can kind of see over it and it's hard to shoot you back. I will say that you can get out of it with a move roll, but you'll basically be trying to squeeze out. The other thing you get set up is 2 scrap cannons. Scrap cannons effectively work like mortars, and they are going to be controlled by gearheads from the Ark. So yeah, they exist and you can use them. Okay, now, is there anything else anyone wants to achieve, or are you quite happy to move ahead?
See, weapon wise, could you get? Like, is there upgrades? Is that a thing?
You chose one thing
Yes.
to do,
Nope.
you now don't get to do anymore. I will say that you did bring somebody with you to the Ark, Stephen Lang, who's not called Stephen Lang, he's called Bertrand, but he is with you. And he's kind of been like wandering around the Ark, like looking at defenses. Strange guy, human, glowing eye, possibly robot arm, and just weirdly seems unconcerned by the amount of mutants who are incredibly dangerous just wandering around. But yeah, okay. So I will now show you the Hell Driver's arrival. So that the day passes, you do what you need to do. You draw into night. You have notified the Ark. People know what's happening. The militia is alerted. There's 2 teams of militia, and there are some other gangs that are kind of like wandering around the Ark. Everyone's on edge. No one really knows what to do because you've never faced something like this. You just grab sleep if you can grab sleep. You just drink if you just want to drink. The night passes. Early rays of light coming in the morning, and you just hear a noise. Richard, you're pretty good at reading things in a commanding way.
No,
Uh,
no, I'm really not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You just in general. Okay.
yeah. I meant
The
Richard, not Ulf.
Hell. Okay. The Hell Driver's arrival. Give us a minute. All sitting nice and comfortable.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, that's actually quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
What starts as the sounds of distant thunder becomes louder. A cloud of dust in the horizon draws closer to the Ark. Quickly, the alarm raises. Around the Ark, some mutants hide. Others run to the walls, weapons ready. Many panic and rush from place to place without direction. A large group of Hell Drivers park up in front of the Ark far enough away to make standard weapons ineffective. The Hell Drivers ready themselves. In the center of the group is a truck with a large scrap throne. A massive mutant sits atop the throne.
Oof,
They
bad English. Sorry.
motion to the driver for her vehicle. A squat, broad, powerful-looking mutant, wearing well-made armor, walks to within firing range of the Ark's gates. He holds some kind of voice-amplifying device in front of his mouth and bellows.
Before you go any further, I'd like Scott to read this bit, if he can.
Behold the horde of Iona, the corpse eater. Surrender now and pay tribute, so that you can serve us in future. Any attempt at resistance will be met with swift and brutal retribution, and will increase the tribute we levy from now on. Send your leaders to parley and swear fealty to their new master. You have 10 minutes.
And with
Various,
that, oh yeah, go ahead.
various mutants look around, muttering. Which leaders? Do they mean the bosses? Should we drag the elder out here? Go get somebody, anybody, Del, Diane, Gray, even get O'Brien to count. Maybe they can even make them leave. Within moments, Diane, Del arrive, flanked by various enforcers. O'Brien isn't there, but Julia arrives with Worf. O'Brien told me how to use the cannons.
That was Julia that said that, so that would be in a lady's voice. But apart from that, it was all fine. Well done, guys. You are
O'Brien.
excellent.
O'Brien told me how to use the cannons.
There we go. I really should get you guys. I should show you guys these things beforehand. But it's much funnier when you read. I go, shit. I really should have took like 3 more passes at that first paragraph.
Yeah, it's really bad English in there.
I will admit that quite often when I write things, I've been at work for like 14 hours. So it's like me coming home and like kind of half watching telly, drunk, and like trying to write things. So
The few times I write something, I like read it out just to see how it sounds to myself first.
I do usually read it out loud, but sometimes I'm just not paying. Like, even when I read it out loud, I'm not really paying attention, and I write a lot of stuff. But anyway, thank you guys. That was wonderful. Excellent. So you have seen the horde of Iona before you. There is many vehicles. Some of the vehicles they turn, and you see scrap cannons very similar to the ones within your own Ark. Well, perhaps they're maybe a bit better made. Diane and Delta, yeah.
Okay, they turn around to Flair and be like, "Where the fuck is Gray?"
Well, let's be honest. She's never here on time, ever.
Smash cut to Gray, who's over in the graveyard. You're there with O'Brien, who also didn't turn up, and a couple of different mutants. Usually the horde of mutants that were actually to discover the Widow Kitty and snuck through this place and have been rebuilding it. You are frantically working on the hydraulics of the legs. Is there anything you'd like to say at the moment?
No, I'm just like straining, like hitting things with like anything I can find. I can't find a hammer, just hitting out the shoe.
You are successfully putting things together. You do know what you're doing. There's a lot of safety equipment in this thing. Like you're just ripping most of that out. That's just getting in the way. Don't need that. Just need the sparky bits to go together. And
just pointing and go, no, that bit. No, I'll do it. Just
yeah, and you're climbing all over it. Give me a jury rig roll to see what kind of progress you're making.
Okay. That was on the right. Oh, that's in the way now. Jury again.
I was about to say thank you.
Oh, hang on. I
spotted the
hang
bot.
on. Let's check. No, it's fine. That's fine. I got 2. 2 successes.
Fantastic. I will say, if you look at the area where the PCs are, you will see there is actually a character sheet for the Widow Kitty. With your
Okay.
2 successes, you can add a 2 to any skill points within the Widow Kitty. Anything you think sounds
Oh.
fucking cool. Also, I've also already made the Widow Kitty fucking badass. So, like, perhaps this is not the best idea I've ever came up with, but fuck it, it'll be fun.
So
Uh,
two skill points somewhere. Oh my goodness.
Anywhere you want. So you can split them up, you can do whatever you want. Diane approaches you and she's flanked by the 4 enforcers. She's not brought the rest in with you, and she looks kind of around about. They've demanded a parley. Should I go? Are we all going to go? What should we do?
Well, they asked for the leaders, so I'm suggesting Bogart.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
me and you.
yes, I will go along with you.
We will go together, guys.
We'll see what they
Since-
have to offer. Yes,
Uh,
Flair, Ulf, and Dodger. You can be. In fact, you're not one, Ulf. Okay. Dodger and Flair can stand next to me.
Yes.
Diane will she'll point to 2 of her enforcers and just say, "Yes, come with me, and perhaps we can reason with them." And Dell is also standing there, and he looks fucking terrified. Like the sweat is like soaking through his incredibly thick coat.
I'll
It's kinda
kind of
filled with
go
face.
up to him and I'll like put my hand on the shoulder and be like, Dell, this is where you stand strong. This is a deal. We might be able to stop this before the fight even begins.
Don't even know what the hell
Yeah.
parlay means. I ain't going out there.
Is
Well,
it like
Mhm.
party?
Let's make sure no one steps on the explosives. Okay? No
Oh,
one
yes.
steps on
I
the
should
explosives.
inform everyone. Looks at Diane. Yes, there's mines.
Do not step there.
It's
Whatever
a very
you
detailed
do.
map that you've drawn of the minefield. Like, okay, don't walk there. We marked them all. Can we put rocks beside them all so that we knew where they were? You know, they're like unassuming
Step
rocks.
there.
Okay. You must go to the left-hand side, or possibly the right. We don't remember. So anyway, yeah. So Bogart, Flair, Dodger, and Elf, are you staying behind, or are you just going?
Oh yeah, I ain't going out there.
I was gonna say Dodger's currently buried under some sandbags, so you'd have to kind of dig your way out.
Aye.
I
Well-
suppose Flair's worth
No, wait.
both of them anyway.
Well, thank you very much.
You are the
okay.
hero of the Ark. Or have you
We've got
forgotten that?
this. I forget everything.
Dale kind of steals himself, wipes his face. He says, "Right, Rods, you stay here. Hold the fort. Let's go. We can do this. I've got this. I've got this. Let's go." And he just pulls out a hip flask and takes a very long slug of it. And yep, the arc doors, they kind of pull to the side, and you just walk out. The enforcers kind of bring up the rear, not wanting to like get involved in like the talking part of it, and you just kind of stride forward, avoiding the mines, and you walk up to the mutant, the voice of the Hell Drivers. He smiles the whole time. Ah, you had the bravery to come out. Well, what do you have to
Maybe
say?
the stupidity, we're not sure.
Only stupid if you stand against us.
Well, let's see.
What do you offer?
What do you mean, what do we offer? What do you want?
Oh, surely you wish to bring something to the table before I give you the ultimatum. Points to Diane.
Well,
You, Diane.
if I'm
Oh, yes. And he looks at you. You're not a boss of the Ark.
of course I am. This lady just thinks she is.
I know
Actually,
her. That's Diane.
Bogart's in
I know
charge.
him. That's Dale. You two I don't recognise. And then you see him think for a moment and says, wait. I do know
You will figure it out in a second, yes.
you. Aratz mentions you. The heroes of the Ark.
Well, yes.
What is your offer?
How did the water go down? Was it titty?
Oh, Yes. He's not mentioned water to us.
Was it not nice?
Looks confused at you, like I don't think he knows what you're talking about. You can
I
sense
think
emotion if
what
you want.
she is saying is, we are going to offer water. If you provide the transport, we will provide you with a certain amount of water.
Interesting. And you, Dale, what did you provide? And Dale can like fumbles through some things he's willing to part with. He says about a couple of artifacts and some food and like some like a amount of bullets. And he says to Dan, and she offers some other kind of trinkets. Is this all that you wish? This is all you'll give to get rid of us? To pay the
You
levy?
may have one
Mostly
piglet.
to stop the headache.
You will have one piglet. No more, no less. They're good.
Allow me to give you a counter offer.
Sure, I guess.
I demand a pick of all the weapons on the Ark. Each one of you will come and throw your weapons before us. We will take the best and leave you with what the trash we don't want. We demand 200 bullets, half of all the food on the Ark, half of all your water, 20 artifacts, and 30 volunteers to swell our ranks and do the jobs that are too tiresome for us.
I was
Wow.
not told that you were so funny.
He's hilarious, Bogart.
Oh, the other choice is your destruction, and then we take what we want anyway.
Yes, you do seem to have the numbers on your side. Too bad. I don't like this offer. Are you any of you willing to agree to his terms?
Absolutely not. No.
I'll just kind of like
You
look
can
over
have.
at Dell and that.
You can have.
Dale looks
I
terrified.
know.
Diane looks angry.
You
What
can
can you
have
do?
one of everything. That's it. One. You may have one packet of food, one water, one weapon, one artifact, and one of the piglets. And then you can fuck off.
You're brave. I'll make sure to keep you alive.
I wouldn't keep me alive if I was you.
Well, once you're blinded, you'll be much easier to look after.
No.
You can get the booze for us.
I
You'll need one hand
probably
as well.
drink it before it got to you.
Not if we rip out your tongue.
You can still drink alcohol without having a tongue.
It'll be difficult though.
Not impossible.
We'll see.
Let's find out, shall we? And I'll kind of like pull out my like surgical knife. I'm quite curious, and I'll kind of like look at the leader, and it's like, do you need him?
Iona is sitting back on the kind of the throne a fair distance away, and just she can't actually hear what's going on because this is just between yous. But she's just kind of like casually. If you could see her, you'd imagine she's smiling and knows fine well how this is going to go. But it's
Should
just
we take his
enjoying the
tongue
show.
now?
By all means, attack me and see what happens. He
No,
raises
that
an
would
arm
be.
like
I'll
this,
kind of like put the knife
and you
back
see
and be like,
all the mortars kind of spin slightly as if they're aiming.
I'm gonna start moving backwards.
I'm just going to like put the knife away and be like, no, this is currently a discussion, a deal of terms. It would be against the Geneva Convention. What I say?
Why not? Yeah.
Yes.
That's a thing I read about. I wish you the best of luck. We'll be along shortly.
I'll see you soon.
Enjoy yourself. And he just stands. Dale kind of just kind of turns around and just kind of starts hurrying back. Oh, should we have just given the deal? I don't know. Diane is angry.
What?
At the fact that there was no parlay. They were discussing that they wanted you to surrender. Like
she's angry. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Not
it wasn't
you,
even a peace talk. Like that's why I was.
it was a list of unreasonable demands that they knew fine well you weren't going to meet because they want to take this stuff from you.
They
just
don't want.
wanted
They
to,
don't
like,
want to make a deal
mockingly do
with. They
this.
just want to take the lot.
Yeah, they are
Okay.
bastards, you know. So,
Mhm.
so cool, yeah. So you're walking away.
Yep. As soon as
so-
we get in the gates, I am going to grab our audio device.
Before you do that, as you are walking back, something's going to happen. Don't worry, these
Oh
guys are fine.
God.
He clicks up his loudspeaker. Citizens of the Ark, the Hell Drivers have a final offer for you. There are places among us for the strong. 30 of you will be given entry into our ranks with access to all the bounty that the zone provides that you can take. The entry fee to the Hell Drivers is the head of any Ark dweller. Any of you that bring us the heads of these pitiful bosses will receive a place of honor and a bounty of 30 bullets. You have 10 minutes to make your choice.
Fire the cannons.
Well, at this point, you guys are still there. So have you aimed at him?
Oh no, we're not aiming at
I'm
him.
get-
We're
I'm
aiming at
getting
we're
back.
aiming at the other cannons. Fire the cannons.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys-
not giving them 10 minutes. Fuck.
I will counter offer. We've seen what they do to their strongest. Anyone that stands a challenge against her is eliminated quickly. You could join them and may survive another week, but they'll get bored of you eventually. And also, to any of you that want this opportunity to get out from under her boots, I offer the same. Any head, you're welcome on our arc.
Give me a
Or
manipulate
finger.
roll or whatever one you prefer. The reason I say head
We
is because it means it's-
accept
you can only get
fingers,
one head.
arms, and legs as well.
Heads,
Not toes.
noses,
We do
you know,
not
left
like
ears.
toes.
Not toes, okay. Give me a manipulate roll, Scott, or whatever you prefer to use it for.
Where are we standing
Jesus!
now? Push it.
Actually, I may as well.
Push it, mate. Yeah.
Aye.
Push it
Uh,
real good.
What the fuck?
Oh, that was worse.
Wait,
Don't you
that's
have, like things to
that's
back it, like how-
statistically impossible.
How is it that much worse?
Oh wait, I've not got my gears.
yeah.
That's fine. You
do,
fine. I mean, how many? What did you get a plus
Four.
10 command with like some?
If for it, but it'd be 2 for the first one and 2 for the second one. This is like a statistical impossibility.
It's just very, very unlikely. Yes, this is to make up that amazing roll you got like 7 games ago.
That's 9
Um,
dice, none of them got it 6.
Okay, now what I will say as this the shouting is happening,
I didn't
the
get any
conversation-
fails. I just didn't get
That's true.
any crits.
There was a couple of ones in there, but we'll just you've done your thing. You tried it, and you just seen all the hell. There was like, witness me! Rah! They are they're kind of hopped up right now. They're kind of like, we want to fight. That's fine. So you do that now. Ulf, are you going to do you what? Did you wait for your friends to get back and then fire, or did you just go boom, 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 boom
Yeah, fire.
while they're walking back? Or
Well, if they're walking back and saying this, yeah, because if they've given us 10 minutes and I'm giving them 10 minutes of shell fire.
okay, cool. The second you fire, they immediately fire back. Roll me. Let's call 66.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Push it real good. There's your two
So-
60s there.
Some of the shells get this. Well, not some of the shells get slowed to. This is the damage it does. So yeah, it does hit. There is some damage done, and just a roar goes up from them, and they immediately shoot back, aiming in at yourselves. Let's see, it would be that one there, and they've got 4, so they would get 12. Okay, they only got 2 as well, right?
Oh, damn.
So yeah, basically the shells start raining in, and once you've started firing, they just continue to fire. They aim at the wall, and then they start aiming back into the arc, and shells keep going. I'm going to assume that you keep doing the same with your own.
Yes.
As you are doing this, you notice that the hill drivers, they do start to kind of take cover. They kind of like they spread out a bit to kind of make the less easy to hit them with a shell fire. Unfortunately, more difficult to do that on the Ark because there's buildings and stuff and walls that you can't move. So that starts to happen. You then see a larger vehicle. There's a couple of larger vehicles at the back, and they start dragging something out of the vehicles themselves. It's hard to tell at first, but when you look at them, you eventually see it's like struggling humanoid shapes that have got like bags over their head, and like they seem to be in some kind of constricting jackets. And you just see the Helldraivers pulling these guys, and eventually they rip off the hood. This is all happening very quickly. And it's ghouls, and they start screaming. They're kind of like bruised and bloodied, and they just start shoving them towards the Ark, and they start sprinting across the ground. Now, you had 17 mines, is that right?
Yeah, shit.
Can I shoot
I'm
them?
telling them. I'm
I
telling
shoot them,
them.
aye. I was gonna
Telling
say.
the cannons stay in for the guys.
Can
Absolutely
I shoot at the ghouls?
Of course you can. Yeah, so there's about 30 of these guys, and they're just running across. I'm going to say that if you want to do a shot, Rachel, that's fine. You can use your shoot. For every success you get, you're going to hit one of these guys, and they'll go down. So
I'll probably only
shoot.
get.
that's fine, mate. She can go. Oh yeah, you can roll. Right, both of you roll. Right, just roll some dice.
Oh, can I push it, please?
You've got
You
a
can
success.
push
You're
it.
fine.
Yeah, you got a success. So you got one. Ooh.
Oh,
So just
Fair play.
now that's what I'm talking about.
So then you're down to 26. I think you got a success as well. So was that 4 in total? Right, Dodger,
4 total, yes.
you... Sorry, mate.
Push it.
Right,
How'd I push
you
it
are
again?
going to take the... You are going to get
There's a
in
button
here
called push.
Literally, yeah, just click when it says push.
Yeah, then you need to.
And then
click
a
the
small
button.
but a small
Yeah.
thing will come up behind your page. So minimize that character page, and then a little
so
thing
it's
will come
the-
up saying
That's
submit.
better. That's better. Yeah.
Right, cool. So with
Yes.
that, yeah, you have taken out, what was that, 7 or something? Yeah, 7.
3,
So
4,
you
7,
take,
yeah.
so these guys, they just skid to the ground. Now there's mines there. Roll me, somebody roll me 17d6, I guess. This is to see if they stand on some mines.
17d6. Okay.
Yeah, basically it's gonna have to be a 6 to hit them. So it's like they're either just lucky or they get by them.
Let's
6
go
is
down what
success.
after there.
2.
So another 2, so that's what, 9? Okay, cool. And Richard, you said about aiming the mortars at them.
Yeah.
So someone else can have a shot at this now if they want. What did we say? It was 66 before?
Yeah.
Right, so someone roll me 66.
I'll do it.
Yep. Up again then. Come on. There you go.
So 1 brings them back to life. You know, okay,
Oh,
another 2, so that's 11.
I do
Okay, so the 19 of these guys are sprinting and just like just run up to the wall, and unsurprisingly, they blow up. So yeah, they run up to the wall, and yeah, these guys are getting suicide bombs. Parts of the wall are starting to crack. These guys are just splattered with blood everywhere. It's pretty fucked up. But yeah, you've taken some shots, and you've taken some of these guys out. A kind of roar goes up from the Hell Drivers. At that point, you're going to hear something. Hold on a second. Let me get to the right page. We've kind of skipped a bit of this, so this is fine. You hear a loud noise. 2 large trucks. We would describe it as like the Mack trucks, like the big American ones, like your Optimus Prime kind of number with a big long nose that have
Yeah.
been fitted with something heavy at the front. Well, I might describe it as a battering ram. It comes careening from behind the Hell Drivers, driving straight towards the front gate and the wall.
Am I still on the outside?
You're back in by this point, mate. As soon as this stuff started happening, you were getting in.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Raise the spikes!
These spikes were like they were in front of the door, so they're going to slow this thing down as it hits. But they are literally just this is big thick towers in this thing. So I'll make.
Can I shoot the drivers?
The drivers have specifically built like metal pits around there because they kind of thought you might try and shoot them. So it's like a little glass letterbox thing, not a glass, like a little letterbox thing in the front to let see out.
Yeah. Do I see?
Molotov cocktail through the window.
Do I see the guy that was speaking that we met with?
Barker, as that's his name by the way, he moved back towards a
Okay.
large group. He's you can't see him. He's hiding behind something. You're not sure. He's just
Okay.
just some dick basically. I mean, remember, guys, you've got things available to you. You've got the mortars. You could try and hit them with the mortars. You've got the militia there. I'll say by this point, Dale came back in and he's ran off to his shop, saying he's going to send you up reinforcements.
Cool.
And
I'll
some,
tell the
some bullets.
militia to start throwing petrol bombs into the windows of the vehicles.
Right, so they're going to try, and I'm going to say, like, these things are cruising towards you. Obviously, we've kind of slowed down to him a bit here because they should be here by now. But he's going to do it. So, yeah, when they get closer, they burst, and these things do kind of, like, have fire all over them. Anything else you'd want to do? Richard, Logan?
What about if we C4 it? Because that would probably be the best way.
No, I'm not
C4 is
setting
more of a
C4.
demolition kind of.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
setting
set
the
that.
C4 off. Yeah, I'm not setting the C4 off until the rest of the vehicles are closer.
Plus, I was going to say, it's like aiming for this. We've set them in fire, the driver.
Yeah. Like, the driver's going to have a real bad time very shortly. Not, I imagine, having a very good time at the moment, but yeah. So with that, yeah, the truck smashes, but truck one smashes straight into the wall and kind of knocks it down, and then starts to back up, and then it just kind of stops and kind of stops moving. The other one careens into the gate, and the gate's all kind of sugary, but because you have slowed it down, shaky, and then stops and appears to be stuck where it is.
So
You can use Sugly.
So is the gate still locked?
The gate is kind of buckled and it's harder to get into, but it didn't knock it down like they were hoping.
Okay, can I get on top of the truck and try and get the people in it?
You did set the truck on fire.
Oh, we've set it on fire.
You set both the trucks on fire. They're both. There's a reason the people in there are not doing very much at the moment. They're choking to death.
I didn't realise.
Yeah.
My stupid things beeping.
Fair enough.
That's
Turn
fine.
the mortars on their mortars then, if we can.
Well, they're continuing to mortar the walls, which is what they're being for. However, they're also aiming for your mortars. Yours are harder to hit though, so I'm going to say you need to do a bit more. Try and hit them again. I'm going to say if you can get, for every 2 successes you get now, you're going to take out one of their mortars.
Okay.
Can I also shoot at the thingies?
66, yeah.
66, mate.
Go.
Oh.
Okay. And now they're going to aim. They're going to aim at your mortars, which they'll do 66 as well, and then they're going to aim at the wall. They're trying to get that wall down. First, nothing, so your mortars are fine. I'm going to say this one aims specifically the truck that managed to back up. They're aiming for that wall now. They're trying to hit into that. Do you want to do another round of mortar fire, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll do another round of mortar fire.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go for it. Oh, you take out one of
Get in.
Absolutely, yep. So they've got they're down one, so they're not going to be rolling as much. They roll again. They miss completely, and sorry, that shouldn't have been as many. So yeah, they fuck it up anyway. That should have been less. That one though.
I'm going to tell the militia, some of the troops to start aiming for the guys that are loading the mortars.
Smart. Yeah, that's fine. Now, as you are doing this, you hear some explosions from the back of the ark. The way that Diane went.
Okay, some people should definitely check on that. I will go and check. I'll take some people.
Are you going by yourself?
I'm going to take. I'll take some people at least.
Cool. Who would you like to take with you? You can try and convince one of the teams from the ark, or you can take either Militia Team 1 or Militia Team 2.
I will take Militia Team 1.
Okay, cool. That is Borum, Omar, Aerod, Aemond, and Hasselfell, who are all named after characters from Lord of the Rings. Because I thought that. Okay, cool. So you're going to run off to the back of the ark to see what is happening there. I'm just getting these guys up so we can see them.
Maybe a mistake, but I gotta try.
So you are running back to help Diane, as far as you can tell. But yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, now we'll do a final round of mortar fire then. So you're aiming for the wee guys. I'll say because you're aiming for the troops now, it's only one success you need to take out each one.
So,
So everyone's to roll. It's 66.
it's because
Is someone actually gonna roll this?
I'm going to know.
You actually just click on a little dice roll at the side and just roll.
You
66.
can normally, but no for 6x6.
Have you not got the advanced dice roller in there?
No, I don't really do it that way.
Okay, that's another one out. So they've only got 2 left. They're aiming at the wall again, and they fucking take out the wall. I'm going to say with 3 6s.
Yeah.
They flatten part of that wall. Thank fuck, because this would be a really short fight if they never get that wall down. It's like, oh no, the game is over. Right, so yeah, they just hit at the exact right weak point, and it just completely flattens it. With that, you start to hear some revving, and you see, first of all, 2 large buggies come tearing up. They are driving over the minefield though, so they're going to have to make some move rolls because they might get blown up. I'm going to say, who's it going to be?
Blow them up. Blow them up.
Blow them up, man.
I would start like throwing more flame things at the opening, so they have to go through fire to get to just slow them down a wee bit.
Oh my god, that guy!
Oh, that was terrible.
First guy, she is annihilated. She's explodes. It's like, oh my god! You see the other guy's like, holy shit! Did you see that? Guy blew up. His arms and legs are gone. Yeah, so he's gone.
As soon as that happens, it's out with the microphone. It's like, the offer still stands.
You have 10 minutes.
So yeah, then the other guys start tearing through. Okay, so poor Cooper. Oh, he never got to do anything.
Oh dear.
They had you had a backstory for him as well, like his family and that.
Oh yeah, he was a good bloke in that, really, you know.
He was the flair of them.
He had all the children.
Okay, this dude gets through, no bother. I'll just use his dice roll for the rest. He gets through. He gets through. Okay, cool.
That's cheating.
Eh? I didn't cheat, mate. Like,
You
I
just-
just done this. They all have the same stats, mate, right? So I just rolled the same guy.
Oh,
The first guy got blown up so badly, it was horrifying. The other guys were like, holy shit, like, should we leave? Like, did you see what just happened?
You should roll fear.
Yeah, they're fine. They got plenty. Yeah. So 4 guys come in on bikes and they just tear off into the arc unless you want to try and get them as they're driving by.
Oh,
I will try. Wait.
Flare.
Will that
Fire.
Would I be there or would I already
I know, you're
gone?
away.
Well, Flare. Oh no, you've left. Yeah, you've ran off to the
so
back
I
of the arc,
wouldn't.
yeah.
Okay, right.
Okay, so yeah, we'll come to deal with you in a second.
Release the hogs of war.
Logan, I'm going to say that with those move rolls, they were kind of dodging out the way of gunfire as well. They were like zigzagging and stuff. Partially while they were doing that. As they tear into the arc, though, you can get a chance to do something. So Zethys would like to try and do it. The mids are just kind of driving in because they're obviously just in to cause havoc. And you can also see they have like Molotovs and whatnot. They're just trying to fuck the place up.
Did they manage to get in through the gates?
They went the wall that was flattened is what they were aiming at, and that's what the 3 successes just completely flattened that section of wall.
Oh, okay.
Would I know what kind of mutant powers the ones around me might have?
It depends. If you Rachel, you took group 1, didn't you?
Yes.
You know Barrett and you know Cutter Jim, and yeah, they've got various different. But Jesus Christ, Barrett's got human magnet.
Magnet.
So yeah, as one of the guys is going by, you're like, Barrett, do the thing. And it's just the bike stops like it's gone into a brick wall, and the two guys just go flying off the bike and just like land kind of upside down. The other guys, of course, tear off into the arc, and that's when you start hearing screams and they're starting to throw things. Unless anyone else wants to get somebody to do something. Rachel, you're not there. Miri, I'll come back to you in a second. Logan, you're still in your foxhole. Are you going to try and climb out there now and get involved, or are you going to just try and hope somebody big comes in?
I'll go for a sleep.
You go for a sleep.
No, I'll move it. I'll move it.
All right,
Would I do this for
Richard.
move?
Yeah, just do a move, mate. If you get like a success, that means you successfully get out in that shoe. You've got you and your puppy because your dog is not grown yet, so you can't use your sick dog in anything,
Oh, that's
unfortunately.
great.
So you've just got like a little
At
little
least you
puppy
got
shoe.
out.
Yeah. Did you get out?
You
Aye.
got 2 successes.
Yes, absolutely fine, mate. Yeah, you managed to pull your way out. You tell the dog to stay, unless you want to use it as like a shield. I don't know.
Have I not got a vest?
I'll aim for their
Then I'll
next
get the
mortar. Do the same again, just mortar their mortar.
Police dog vest.
Right, so you're going for so you're leaving the bikers. You got to go for the mortars again. Okay.
Yeah.
What have you guys got left? It's still 66. So yeah, go for it.
To be fair, it's one biker that's left, so hopefully.
Boom.
No, there's I think it was 3 bikers got in.
Yeah,
but
3
we got one
bikers
out,
in.
but we wrecked
Yeah.
one.
One
Just
got
two.
blown up. That leaves 2. And those guys
One
aren't
got
dead. they're just-
magneted. Aye.
Yeah, that's the one that got magneted. That was 2 guys flew off the bike, but each bike's got 2 people on it.
Can I not throw the bike into them?
Like, he's just an NPC, mate. He can't solve all your problems, okay?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
I don't have combat powers unless I get close to them.
Right. Yeah, so that's it. The next 2 successes. You take out the other 2 mortars that they were shelling the arc with. At this point, just a roar goes up from the Hell Drivers, and each one with a vehicle just starts going forward, try to get through that hole, and all the Hell Drivers that are there start moving towards. I'll revisit. Some stay at the back, and others kind of start tearing. So you've got about 20 Hell Drivers coming towards you in various vehicles. I'll say that based on the watch the other ones drive, they managed to get in more safely. 2 of the buggies come in, and you notice they've got kind of like a large kind of nozzled weapon, and when they come in, it just spews flame everywhere it goes.
Shit.
Yep.
I was gonna say, did we not have like holes dug? I'm pretty sure Logan said something about that.
Yeah, no, he wanted to dig a moat for weeks, and it's not been happening because he didn't actually have a chance to do it.
Alright.
They never got to do all the cool stuff, mate. But while we're doing this,
I'll
we're
blame
going to go
yous.
to Rochelle. So yeah, you guys are now dealing with like flame buggies and the guys on bikes. Rachel, you run up and you see a lot of movement around the church, and you see groups of acolytes engaged with Hell Drivers. It looks like they managed to take out a bit of the back wall through some kind of explosive means, and are kind of pouring in. There's about maybe 15, 20 of them.
Nice, let's get them.
Okay, cool. So you're going to fight them. So what do you want to do? Do you want to command that your militia to start attacking them? Do you want to attack? Or are you just going to say open fire? How are you dealing with this?
We're gonna open fire.
Cool. Roll me at what's your shoot skill?
Shoot.
3.
Okay,
My
plus your
shoot
agility, I
is
assume?
3. Yes.
So a 7, I would assume, or 8 or something.
My skill's 3, and then next to it says 8.
Right, so you've got 8 in total. That's fine. Okay, so you're going to take roll me your 8, but you're going to have some additional because you've got these guys with you. I'm going to say roll me 12d6.
Son of a gun. I always do this.
If you just click on your own shoot thing, you could just add like 4 gear dice, and then that would roll you 12d6.
Add 4 gear dice, did you say?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, you guys start shooting into them, and you do hit some of them. Some of them go down. Other ones are attacking the acolytes with machetes. Other ones they kind of like see you coming. They're going to start shooting back. I'm going to say only 4 of them see you, and they're going to start shooting back. Let's see 4. So one of your party drops, and the other ones are attacking the acolytes. I'm going to say the same again. So
Man down.
yeah, well, we're going to have to actually remember to kill some of that team now. They engage, and you do see one of the acolytes go down, but you're not sure which one. They are also doing before what everyone else has been doing, which is just throwing things to catch things on fire. The church is one of the few buildings in the Ark that is actually made of wood, so it is actually starting to go up.
Of course.
You hear some screaming from inside.
Well,
with
I'm
this-
not going inside, but I will protect the rest of us.
Diane can go fuck herself.
It's our own fault.
Well, as you're saying that, Borum will kind of look at it, it's like, we can't pick and choose who we defend. There's other mutants in there.
Well, Lee, how many people are left attacking outside?
Well, I would say you've taken out a couple. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 6, including including yourself, because one of your guys went down. So you've got 6 people with you.
And how many do they have?
They've got about 14, though they're engaged in various different groups. The acolytes are there, kind of engaged with them as well. So the numbers are fairly even.
Okay. 2, go inside and try and save as many as possible, but make sure you don't die. If there's likely chance you will die, you come straight back out. Do not sacrifice yourselves.
Right, we're going to send in A-Rod. He is going to use endure rolls to try and get in there and get people out. He fails, so he does not come back. And we'll get Emond. I'm not sure you'd say that. He is going to try the same thing. He does pass. Yeah, so you hear kind of sounds, you hear gunshots, you hear signs of struggle. Something's happening in there. We'll come back to you. Barry, meanwhile, back in the the machine graveyard, you have stopped for a coffee break, you have smoking a cigarette. No, so you have fixed the hydraulics on the legs. The legs are now moving. You're up to the actual cockpit now. You want to have the electronics working. You're pulling out bits, you're hammering things in. Describe what you're doing and what you hope to accomplish, and then roll me a jury rig. Just so you get to say.
I'm sitting in the seat, reaching under and trying to get all the wires to connect up, and doing that thing you do with thread, where
Yeah.
And you can't get it through the needle.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You unscrew it and you chop the end off, and then you kind of clean it, and then you put it in, and for some reason it works, and you don't know why. I guess that's how you fix things. Absolutely fine. And then after that, you spend a really long time fixing the seat recliner. And then once you're happy with that, you're like, that's brilliant. Okay, that works properly. Roll me your jury rig roll, please.
Alright, already on there, isn't it? It will be. Wait, wait, hang on, let me check.
Whatever
That's
bonus you should get.
unused. That's for that. Okay.
No, I've not Logan. Sorry, man.
Oh, I get +1 to
Hi,
repair
Logan.
a vehicle. Jury rig.
Can't hear you.
Alright, Fields.
Repair a mod. +1 then. Okay, roll. Did you roll? Did it roll?
I do not have a roll up yet. You have to click roll.
Oh,
There we go.
there you go. Oh, nothing.
Okay,
I'll push it then.
You can
might wanna push
push
it.
can push it, yeah.
Right, wait, what are the rules about pushing it again?
Basically, you lose 1 dice.
Well, hang on, I'll just take that one off then.
The consequences are dire if you fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Wait, does it automatically take it off, or do I have to remove a dice?
you have
Yeah,
to remove it
push.
yourself.
No, if you push, it takes it off for you.
What does it take it off for you?
Okay. I assume that's gonna work. Wait, no, I didn't take it off.
Okay. Don't worry about it. You never got any more additional successes, so you're fine. Yeah, nothing goes wrong. You do manage to fit it all together, but you don't think of any clever ways to make your incredible killing machine better than it was before.
Okay.
Thank God, because again, I made this thing far too powerful. But yeah, things start to light up. Emergency lights start flashing, but in your experience, they're always flashing. So you just assume that's fine.
Yeah, that means it's working. Yeah, those lights.
It's okay alarm.
That horrible noise it's making.
So yeah, that's fine. So Barks, things start to power up. The last thing you need to deal with now is the weapons. You managed to get the you couldn't get the chain gun working. It's because too intricate. It'll take you a long time to fix that. However, you did manage to fix a fuel tank and a nozzle on the end of it and a pilot light.
Oh.
So you're pretty sure you can get the flame spewer working. And also you managed to fix a big fuck off terrifying axe to the other side of it as well. The axe won't do anything, but it'll be stomp that you still use because that's what I wrote it as. But I like the idea that it's got a big axe as well. So yeah, that's going to be the next thing you're going to deal with. Fuck you. O'Brien is on the other. He's just pulling out bits. Things are spraying out. They're kind of cleaning out like weird bits of hair that you don't even know why they're in there, rats and that kind of stuff. But he continues to work on the Widow Kitty. And one gear, of course, is just really spending a lot of time painting Widow Kitty in really elaborate font on the side. The most important part. You can possibly go to that strike. Okay, so we're going to switch back to the beginning. Sorry, to the front of the arc. Now we have the three. We have Ulk, we have Dodger, and we have Scott's character. It's called Bogart, which I do remember. Bogart. Actually, Ollie's give me a scout roll.
Me?
No, sorry. Everyone that I just mentioned, give me a scout roll.
A roll, and then I sense something.
God, I hope the arc's okay. Bogart. Scan? What the hell, scan? Oh, are you using your robot to do this? I forgot you had the robot.
I'll push that.
Ulf's head explodes. He's got nothing.
I should do the robot actually as well, shouldn't I?
Oh,
Probably I.
Ulf's head does indeed
I
explode.
did get a success, but what would it be that I would have today for the scanning?
You don't do scan, but you do scout. But for robots, it's called scan. What happens though is that robot goes. I detect conflict in this direction, and it points with its one arm. The shoplifters have not made it to that area yet. Basically, anyone who's got success, you hear weapons fire from a direction that the Helldrivers didn't appear to go. You're pretty sure it's the direction of Dell's shop.
Oops.
Does anyone want to deal with that, or are you going to just leave?
I'll go.
Dodger shouts, "I'll go," and he runs off.
Me.
With his little puppy.
Dell!
Oh, like bounding along behind him. Oh,
I'll kind of warn Dell.
I'm just picturing a little Rottweiler.
Is Dell at his shop, or is he with us?
Dell did go to his shop, and one of his grunts came back and provided you with ammo. But they told you that Dell is trying to like set up an area to like bring the wounded and like basically fortify his location.
Mm-hmm.
Dell is not a fighter. Dell is at best a commander, but he is fucking scared. So who's going? So Dodger, you went?
Yep.
And Bogart, did you go?
No, this is like, as much as I like Dell, we've got one of them gone. We can't spread ourselves too thin. There's people right here. This is the hole that needs filled.
That is correct, right? So I'm going to come back to the front of the arc where the assault's taking place in a moment. Dodger, as you're running, this is all happening at the same time, guys. Dodger, as you're running, you get over to Dell's shop and you see something that kind of surprises you. Do you remember the people, Benny, Baracus, Manny, Bosco, Boone, and Howler?
I remember.
Yeah, Rachel remember them. Would you remember them, Rachel? Who are they?
Yeah, they were Hannibal's dudes.
That's right. Turns out they didn't leave the Ark. Turns out they've been hiding out, and they heard an offer that maybe suits them. And you see them attacking mutants on the Ark.
Absolute cunt. Excuse the language.
Bastards!
I hate him.
Logan, did you try and take anyone with you? The answer is no, because you didn't. You
No.
just said you ran off.
I didn't know I had the option.
Said do cool things, mate. So you have ran by yourself with your large pod floppy-eared dog. I will give you an opportunity right now. On the way,
vicious.
roll me a d6, mate.
Okay.
And just tell me the number. So just 1d6, mate. Just roll me a d6.
3.
3. That is literally the worst roll you could have got. Fantastic. I love it.
Oh, mate.
As you're running and you realize you've ran by yourself and you kind of start to panic and you bump into a gang that you know and they're kind of hiding behind it. And
Oh,
you look
no.
panicked. Oh no, it's okay. This is a group called the Peons. This is a group
Okay.
of grunts. This is a group of
I
grunts.
thought it
That's
was the
funny.
fucking Sunnies.
No, not the Sunnies. You're gonna meet them soon. This is a group of grunts that have kind of been
Shit, that's,
doing some stuff.
that looks
They effectively
terrifying.
go to when you clear out an area, these guys will maybe turn up a few days later and kind of like just get any useful gear from it and then bring it back. But they're all grunts. They do work for like people on the Ark and that, and they've just kind of like accidentally formed a gang together. And you see them, and they do have weapons, not rifles or scrap, but they've got like chains and shit. Do you want to try and recruit them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
So Macy looks over at you. She's kind of hiding. She goes, Dodger, what's happening? Gunfire. You hear gunfire from the direction of Dell.
I'm like, can you not hear it? Are we so sarcastic at us, you know?
Okay. Do you want to recruit them, or do you want to mildly antagonize them and then go by yourself?
Oh, yeah. When we're under attack, we need a lot of help.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna try and recruit them. What can we do? There's so many of them. They have the bikes and everything's catching fire and the explosions keep happening all the time. I like the idea that Dodger's just calmly eating like a marshmallow or something. I mean, like, yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it?
I don't know what to say now.
You want it? Like, just
Oh, we're killing like a lot of the motherfuckers, so I mean, we're winning in some way. Just need more hands.
you need more. Okay, good. Right. So, give me. This would be a manipulate roll, mate. Because they're scared and they just want somebody to take charge. I'll give you some bonuses to this. What is your current
Right.
manipulate? I'm going to assume it's 0.
1 skill and 4 whatever TOT is again.
So 4 in total. Okay, give yourself an additional 2 dice.
Okay.
Roll 66. And if you get 1 success, they're going to come with you. You can push the roll.
So that
Roll
roll manipulate then 66.
Either just roll 66 or use your manipulate and add a couple of gear dice or something to it just so you get the 66.
I'll just do the 66.
It's probably easier, mate.
60.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
The most convincing argument ever. So
I
like,
haven't-
Like everyone.
Yeah, it's fine. He has confidence. Let's follow him.
Yeah.
Why, yes,
His literal argument is, come on.
I just like, come on. Come on,
Well, then. So yeah, they kind of line up behind you and they pull out their weapons and it's like the thick chain with a padlock at the end of it and they just kind of like start kind of looking scared but running alongside you. As you approach, you see the remnants, a military unit with weapons who are currently engaged with Dell's forces. So, would you like to
I
deal
really
with
wish I knew this. This feels more like something that's up my alley than Logan's, but I didn't want to split the
He's
team.
so happy when he said he was going to go. I was like, oh, you beauty. He's not even got his dog.
No, Buck's with me all the time.
Yeah, but you've got a puppy with you, not your actual dog. Right? He's like, look how cute my dog is.
Did you realize?
He's
If
currently
that
knocking
rises,
it
it's
out
gonna
the
be
fucking
blood.
Park.
Right. So, but currently he's fucking smashing it. Right, so you've got your group of peons with you, and you see that they're engaged with Dell's groups, and you see that Rods is at the front of the building, and he is currently fighting with the one that you particularly don't like, Rachel, which was that Baracus?
Baracus. Aye, that,
Yeah, that dick.
asshole. Mm-hmm.
He is currently
He will
engaged with
die.
him. So, what are you doing?
You're muted.
Logan, what are you doing? You're on mute, mate. And
Stop
you've got a
eating
mute.
when you're RPing, dude.
It's you, mate. It's your section.
I don't know.
Damn it.
Attack him. Just attack him.
Stab them in the back.
They're not facing you, so you run. So they're currently engaged in various forms of melee and are trying to shoot at people. Okay, so what you have to do here, mate, is decide what you're going to do. I really wanted to pat you in the
Someone in
back
the
there,
back?
mate, and then realised I
Just
Okay. Right, you have a weapon, these guys don't. So you can take a shot, and I'm going to say you can at most take out 2 of these guys if you get a couple of successes. So do you want to shoot at them and then send the peons to try and engage
Yeah.
with them? Well, take a shot then, mate. Do it.
Boom. There's one. It's good enough.
Fantastic. That's so yeah. That oh, Jesus. Something. Oh no. Oh no. No.
What?
I pressed a button and it put me to the RPC studio and took me off a mutant. It's okay. I'm back. Oh shit. No, I'm not. Right. So you've taken out one. So yeah, one of the remnants goes down. You're not sure which one. Their back was to you. You think it might have been the grunt. And are you going to send that your grunts over to attack them now?
Yeah.
I mean, if you could just stop eating for just 30 seconds, mate. Like, just so we can finish this bit. And see
You
when...
call me fat?
No, well, maybe.
Aye.
But,
No.
like, why not? I mean, I'm going to switch back to the front of the arc in a minute, so if you could just put down, like, the bowl of soup. and the
Okay.
cake, like, just for a moment. Okay, I love the idea. It's just like,
Okay.
it's really fucking intense. Anyway, right, so you're going to send out your friends to kind of deal with this. Do you want them to, like,
Yeah.
fight them, or do you want them to try and, like, subdue them? What are you trying to get them to do?
Just attack them.
Okay, cool. So give me 5d6 for each 6 you roll. You can kind of like get one of these guys. So they're down to 5 people in that group right now.
5d6.
So okay, because of the ones, I'm going to say that's kind of gone poorly. One of the guys runs up and manages to clock on the back of it, and the other 2 around and just fucking open fire straight into the peons, taking 2 of the peons out. You don't know whether they're dead or not, but they go down. Well, you know they're not dead because they just burst into tears and tell you, "Ah, I want really to fight. This is horrible."
I'm in pain.
But with that, yeah, Rhodes is kind of continuing to fight Baracus, and you do indeed see the leader of the remnants, who has a name. Benny is her name. And she has got the same character profile picture as Red, because I really like that one. It's really like post-apocalypse red-haired chick.
Hey.
Thank you very
Hey.
much.
There is no complaints for here. There's no complaints for this side. I'll be fair.
I do like her very
Everett.
much. Very shook her head in disgust at both of us there. I like what I like, okay? Post-apocalypse, military gear, long red hair. Thank
I
you.
love redheads. I love redheads.
I know.
They're
man.
my favourite type of people. I mean, look at that
I
gorgeous
hate
man
them
in the
because one of them called me fat.
I didn't call you fat. I said when it's your section, maybe stop eating. Like, you don't
No,
see,
no,
like,
no,
trying to
no.
do
I
this,
said
"Oh, I'm
he
eating
called
that."
me
He basically was saying stop putting shit in your mouth.
So anyway, so you're dealing with the remnants right now. So flashing back to the start of the arc, you've got the flame units are kind of charging towards you at this moment. Ulf and Bogart, how are you dealing with this?
Yeah. How are you dealing with this, Bogart?
I'm hoping your mortar does it. I'm going to try and get Barrett to try and like Magneto the hole shut to try and stop things coming in.
Genius.
You see him do this, and he does go to try and like crush it down. I will say that he does not have an unlimited amount of mutation points. And I'm gonna, because he's an NPC, I'm not gonna have him working the same rules that you guys work as. He's gonna roll 3d6, and we'll see what happens.
All ones.
No, the way my luck's been going, it's going to be.
It's no sixes. And you see him, like, the kind of black lines start to kind of like start folding across his face, and he just takes a deep breath and like just spits out some blood, and he just kind of looks at you, like shakes his head.
Right.
I still reckon. So they kind of charge through and they burst through. Ulf, I'll give you a chance to act in some way.
Yep, I am going to fire le mortar.
Do the mortar shot. That's absolutely fine. What I'm going to say is these things are moving very quick. They're going to get a chance to dodge this.
Stay at the hole.
Make the hole bigger. That'll solve the
No,
problem.
but like they're going to have to go through that, so
Shoot
it's
through
going to
the
be hard
hole.
to dodge going through it.
Oh no, I'm going to try and hit them before then. and if not,
I was
set
going
off
to
the
say
C4.
mortars would be quite hard. Imagine your mortar's like 30 feet that way. You're then aiming a mortar like kind of where you are. I'm cool with it, but
Oh, really? Is that what's that? Is that close?
Is that how close they are? Cool. Well, I'm going to use some mutations.
yeah,
Oh, is
you
that
are.
if that's the case, then motherfucker, might as well use the C4 now and just throw it down and set it off.
Absolutely fantastic. Go for it. You're going to blow up the things that are loaded with explosives. I'm into it.
Yes, very
Right.
much so.
Okay. How close are you when you're doing this? You're too close.
I would
up to
imagine
the
I
wall.
would be on top of the wall
So,
because
well,
I'm
remember the
shouting
wall's
to where
not
the
like
yeah,
the
because I
wall's
was
not
shouting to the
like a
mortars.
rampart. It's like literally
Yeah.
just like a concrete wall with some. So you could be on top of something. Okay,
Yeah, I
cool.
would have
Let's
been
go
on.
for
I would have been on top of something to help direct the mortar fire. I'm assuming that
works.
would be the
That
case.
makes complete sense to me. Okay,
Thanking you.
cool. Bogart, how close are you?
Well, I'm next to Barrett in that, which I'm assuming is next to Ulf.
Well, in order for him to try and collapse that wall, he'd have to be fairly close.
All right. Well, I guess I'm fairly close.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Right, so you're going to aim for it. Roll me 66. I'm going to say that each of these things needs 2d6 to take them out. Sorry, not 2d6. 2 sixes to take them out. Just fuck it, why not? They don't get a chance to move though. So if you get these,
So 66.
so 66. If you get
I'm
two,
using
one of
all
the-
the C4. I'm using all the C4.
Nice.
Because I'm assuming because if these have got explosives, they only need to hit one.
Well, actually, no, you're right. I'm thinking it's the mortar, but it's not the mortar. It's the
Yeah.
C4 you're doing. So yeah, so you fire the detonation pin into it. I'm just trying to debate whether I make you roll it or whether I give them a move roll because you'd have to time that right. Fuck it. They can
No,
have move
I'm
rolls.
throwing it. I'm throwing it down in front of the. If they're running towards that hole, I'm throwing it down
Well,
in
they're
front of the
driving
hole, waiting
towards
for
that.
them.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a detonation pin, so it's like some kind of timer or something. Unless you're
Or
standing,
is it?
kind of like.
Oh, so it's, right, I get. I didn't know if it was a remote.
Nah, no, could be a remote, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's a
No, if it's a
time kind of
detonation
thing.
pin, yeah, I would time it. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
probably right on that. Okay, what do you want me to do for that then?
I'll tell you, just you do it and roll me 66, and if for every two successes, you get something blows up.
God. Boom.
Well, the first car actually comes in, and you time it fucking amazingly, and it spins through the air. As it's spinning through the air, kind of like in slow motion above you, the whole you see like two hell drivers like that, but with the silver thing all around. What the? Can you two give me some move? Actually, I'll tell you what, both of you give me 10d6 for move rolls. You've got we'll see what happens. Any ones is going to result in somebody dying.
You talking about me? So I both need.
Both of you is actually Scott. You can do the 10d6. Let me actually see how many guys you've got. You've got militia team 2.
You
which
want
is
me
Barrett,
because I've been
2,
rolling
3,
fucking
4, 5,
awfully,
6.
didn't you?
Give me 10d6. Like, there's only 8 of you. 10d6, right?
Yeah, I've
So
been doing all right. That's all right. That's only
you can
2.
both roll 5 if you want.
No. He's
I've
done. He's
already
done it.
rolled.
That's only
Okay.
2 ones.
Right. Okay, that's so 2 people are going to die. Scott, roll me a d6. Actually, roll me 2d6. If you get the same number, the same person dies twice. Okay. You have just killed Cloud and Vincent.
No! Luckily, Vincent's
the
a
favourites.
vampire and he can come back.
Dr. Fishy!
And you
No!
see the way it explodes, like the fucking weird napalm, and it just fucking splashes right across both of them.
Both get to
And it's like-
resurrect anyway, according to Final Fantasy VII.
Poor Cloud, that's a shame. I like those two. That's said I've clicked on. So yeah, Cloud is dead, and so is Vincent. That's a shame. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so now you have got
Overrated,
Barrett,
Cloud.
Cutter
Cloud is
Jim.
overrated.
Yeah, Cloud is overrated. Stupid haircut as well. Okay. And now the second one is going to say it tears in behind you and it just speeds off into the arc.
So as it's passing me, I'm going to use my power on him.
Go for it. Which one are you using?
Strong
Which of
legs.
your many powers?
I'm going to fuck with his mind.
I'm into
I'm going to make him
Um,
think that he is on our side.
So, the way I understood this situation where these guys coming in through the hole, they were also packing explosives.
Well, basically, what by explosives, what I meant was the fuel tanks for the flamethrowers that's on the top of this thing.
Right.
Right,
So I
so
was.
that's what I meant by the. It's
I
just
get you.
imagine it's like a buggy with a big flamethrower. That one guy's driving and one guy's like, "You all woo!"
So could I with my 2 successes, or at least one of the successes, could I turn around and say, yeah, I hit the fuel tank, so when it detonated, it exploded the fuel tank, hopefully causing more cover and hopefully causing the ones in the back to actually go into the back and cause more explosions?
I'm gonna
That's what I
not
was
allow
looking
it
to do.
because you had the spinny thing. Because I did say 2 to take one out.
Yeah, okay. No, that's
Like,
fair. I thought I would
um,
ask.
No, absolutely not. Cool. I'm into it.
Because that was my plan, but I get you.
That's fine. Well, yeah. So you took one out and it did explode, but you know that's
Hell yeah, I had to. I mean,
war.
that was
Things are have to
impressive.
happen. You know. Yeah, it was fucking badass.
Yeah, I'm
You've done a
causing.
cool
I am
thing.
causing it.
Every time you do something cool, it goes in the cool column, right? And like a good thing happens if enough cool things happen.
Nice.
Cool. So yeah. Now there is more hell drivers running towards the arc. You do notice about, well, you don't notice, but there's about 20 staying back there. About 20 are now running towards you. Some of them do get taken out with the mines, but you're doing your thing, Scott. I've not forgot. Don't worry.
The one I did to I just basically whisper into his ear, protect the ark.
I'm into it. Okay, he drives off into the arc. Now there was 2 of them in there. One of them has the flamethrower, and one of them was driving. Who were you talking to?
I think it would be the guy with the flamethrower.
I love that. He's just like flamethrowers the guy in front of him. Like, that was weird. How long does that mutation work for? How long does he?
It doesn't
under
say
your
a
spell?
time limit, so I would say it's up to you. I'm just hoping that it's going to ride in and just help Logan, who desperately needs it right now. Just this random hell driver just like driving and killing the guys.
Well, it's the guy with the flamethrower that's doing the helping. So the other guy is just like wondering why he's not flamethrowing anyone, but he does tear off into the arc. But something's going to happen with that. That's cool. Now the next wave of guys is coming across. I'm going to say some of them do get blown up by mines because we've not used all the mines. So there's going to be several more guys die. They run forward, and then you kind of hear a louder, terrifying voice, and you catch a glimpse of Iona and her bodyguards stalking towards it. Just like kind of badass, like you know when you watch slow motion things, like when the main bad guy's coming in. You know, she's
Mortar.
You can certainly try.
Mhm.
She's got
Did
a
that
really
thing
cool
from that show
power
we
though,
love.
guys. Yeah, she's got a cool mutation that might work well. She has many mutations. I made her very strong.
So the remainder of what I will be doing at this point is I'll still from that explosion I'll just direct the mortar fire to try and let's go and say try and aim for the corpse eater if I can see her from there.
Cool. As she's doing that, the mortar fire does go towards her, and she does that. Looks like she's got telekinesis.
Almost like she's got telekinesis.
It just catches him. Oh, no, sorry, she's not got telekinesis. No, I'm talking about. She's also got magnet.
All right.
She
So
catches them.
she catches them. Does she catch them all, or does she just kind of push them away so they
It's
deflect?
more like a kind of deflection thing. She's just knocking them out the sky.
So does she take anything? Does she take any of her guys out?
No,
Damn it.
because that would be cool though. So anyway, as she does it, you do see her like think, I should maybe move because I only have so many mutation points. So they start getting book
That makes sense.
more after that. It's like, I only have so many of these. Perhaps I shouldn't waste them all right now. But I will say she has used some mutation points. That was very clever to do that because her homebrewed mutation that I've given her is ridiculously fucking strong.
Oh mate.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so that's happening. They're running towards you. Scott, you've lost a couple of people. You do know there is other gangs on the arc that you could maybe ask for help. You also have your loudspeaker if you want to try and call and help.
Yeah, I'm going to pull out the speaker and basically do a big, this is the last chance, last stand against these guys. She'll kill the lot of yous if yous don't help us now. Better to at least stand together than die individually.
Love it. Right, mate,
last call for the arc. Last call for the arc.
The
lights dim.
Scott, give me whatever role you think appropriate, be it manipulate or command or whatever you think's good for you. Do it. For every 2 successes you get, you're going to get somebody who's going to come and help you.
Swear to God, mate.
See if this fucking fails again. Like, I'm going to calculate the odds of this.
Your odds, you should be getting all the sixes
I
at
think
this
your
point
last
just
one,
because of
like
the amount of times.
it was like 86% chance of passing the last time you done it, and then you failed twice in a row. So I was like, wow, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Your failure was impressive. Oh, there you go.
He's feeling like a motherfucker. You want to push that?
I
Here
got
you
one.
want to push the roll. You got
I
one.
do.
You need 2 successes to attract somebody. Not so much to attract them, is that they're dealing with shit right now. It's like, fuck,
How
things
are you
happening.
getting the
Yeah,
back?
boy.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's okay. So now roll me a 2d6, please. 3 is well, 3 doesn't do it. Reroll 3s basically. Tell me what you got.
4 and a 2.
4 and 2.
4 and a 2. Okay. You have attracted the attention of the Scrappers, which is a group of gearheads, who also have a stalker in their force, so they're pretty badass. And was that when you said 4?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There we go.
He's called Ares. Surely he's got to be useful.
Actually, he is. He just had a name that I thought sounded cool.
Oh, damn, I was sitting there like, yes, the god of war is now on our side.
He's literally just a regular gearhead. He's not even a very good gearhead, to be honest. He's just
Made me excited or nothing.
Yeah. I know, I thought it'd be quite funny. And then I've got. Oh, I know why they've got those names. Because I actually used the online mutant roller that I found. There's a wonderful website called Raven's Forge or something.
Yeah.
And you can roll up mutants. To be fair, it's not very good, but it saves me thinking of names. So that was.
Oh,
okay,
Jesus,
so
I've actually attracted a fair few of them.
2 gangs, mate. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10. Plus you've got Barrack. So you got like 14 dudes plus yourself. So yeah, I mean,
Nice
you've
one.
got a bunch of these dudes coming towards you, and you've got Corpse Eater.
At this point when they're coming closer, I'm like, as in, get Corpse Eater. We kill her. The rest of them will break. She's the one that's holding them together.
He is the head of the snake, yes.
Aye.
So, yeah,
Dictators, as soon as the leaders die, eat themselves.
Really? Does
No,
usually
they
not a
tend
worse
to.
dictator turn up?
No, when the dictator's gone, typically either someone replaces them or, generally speaking, they fall apart.
Yeah.
Start
I mean-
betraying each other or fighting each other for who gets to be the next dictator.
Yeah. Anyway, so that happens, right? So your group start running towards him. Although I said you found the good ones, you found the gearheads and you found like the chronicler gangs. But
Aye, but they may have enough mutant powers to help.
that's very true. Right, so they're attacking. At this stage now, flashing back to Murray. You just need to get this weapon working. Roll me your jury roll to get your weapons going.
Right.
Although I've been like saying this has been happening at the same time, this is actually a bit previously, so we're kind of flashing back in time. We go so you can arrive in time to do something. Otherwise, it'd be like 6 hours later. You turn up, everyone's dead. Huzzah!
Like blowing down the barrel of the flamethrower and stuff and making sure everything works.
Yeah, every time we flash, she's doing nothing useful. So it's like the ashtray now works. It's like,
I
okay,
got-
fantastic.
3.
3 successes.
Yes.
Holy shit. Okay, cool. See where it says stomp and there's the damage for the flamethrower. Change whatever their damage is up 1.
Okay. Damage. Which one's the damage?
Should say.
Oh,
in the
there.
kinda-
Right,
yeah,
I see
you
it.
wanna-
I see it.
Yeah, so just bump that up 1. Yeah.
One
Okay.
more. Okay. There we go.
Okay, and with that, you flick the 3 buttons that make anything happen. You're not really sure what, but whenever you flick them, things start flashing, things start powering up. And
Metal
O'Brien says to
Gear.
It's more
O'Brien
likely to make
says-
like a Japanese arcade sound.
yeah. The
Pachinko
whole thing
machines.
it doesn't have a steering wheel. It has like a dance mat, so you just got to dance when you're inside it to make things happen.
Oh shit.
O'Brien says to get this thing out the arc, to get this thing out of here, you're going to need to hit the afterburner and you'll jump the wall. So give me a move roll, and this
Right.
is that you go.
Wait,
"This is gonna
my
shoot
move
you out
roll
of
or
your-"
its move roll?
It's move roll.
Right, okay.
I think its move rule pretty good. I can't remember. I
Where
hope
are
it
we?
is, because otherwise you might die right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Right, okay. Well, that one. Oh, yeah, 3.
God, I
Right,
made the
I
same
think
mistake
Logan
as
needs to die purely for the fact he doesn't like pizza. Kill him. He's not getting rescued from Bogart
disgusting.
this time.
Murray, with that, yeah, you hit the afterburner, you brace it, and it just shoots you right up and across over the wall and lands like a few hundred feet outside of the machine graveyard.
Do we see
and you just start
this?
looking at. No, they're
Oh.
fairly far away.
Alright.
So, in the distance, a few hours ago, you hear like a, what that was. But if you before the attack began, you did see like a firework shoot out of something, and then what the fuck was that?
I just assumed it was a flare gun.
Yeah, it's a grey gun, and yeah, with that you're booking it towards the arc, so you're probably going to arrive. Yeah, we all know how fast those AT-ATs move in Star Wars. They're known for their quickness. Yeah. So anyway, so
What a
that's fine for you.
thrill!
Yeah. So Logan, we're switching back to you. Actually, no, we'll go back to Rachel. Rachel, things are happening. People are fighting. You hear more screams coming from the church. The church is now fully on fire. You're fighting outside though. What do you want to try and do?
I'm gonna shoot some more people.
You shoot some more people, okay? Roll
Yep.
me your shooty shoot dice.
Can I push it?
One
Okay.
success is good enough.
Yeah, it's not great. No,
Another 2 of the hell drivers drop, but then these kind of turn to face you and they're going to start charging towards you. The group you're with, the militia team, they're going to try and engage them. You do have 2 of them inside though. It's gone strangely quiet inside the church. Well, not strangely quiet. There's nobody screaming anymore. That could be good or bad.
oh dear.
Do you want to try and go and investigate that, or are you going to try and finish off these guys?
I'm gonna try and finish off the guys. I'm gonna breathe fire on them when they get close enough.
Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. Sorry, children go to bed. Right, so Rachel, repeat what you just said to me there. I completely blanked because my child spoke to me and I've lost all
It's okay.
DM brain there.
I'm gonna
We're
when they
won.
get
We're
close
finished,
enough.
mate. We're done with you. You said we've won. We've won. We've all lived. We're all good.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
When they get close enough, I'm gonna breathe
goodness.
fire on them.
Oh, I forgot you could do that. Okay, breathe some goddamn
goodness.
flames.
Be done. Yeah, okay.
Gonna use 4.
I use 4 flames. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I haven't rolled this in a while.
Just roll.
I've forgotten how I
4d6.
use it. What was it? 4d6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Can I re-roll that? That was horrendous.
Wait, did you just roll shoot again?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
fine.
why.
I mean, that's well. I mean, okay. Basically, what happens is your mutation can't fail. So if you're going to roll 4 dice, you're going to hit 4 of these guys and set them on fire. However,
Okay.
they also have mutations, and they breathe fire back at you.
Oh fuck.
Flame off.
I was looking for the one that had pyrokinesis and couldn't find it, but I found 2 that had flame breath. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to say, as you're breathing fire, you're basically like a wall of flame just spewing out each other. It's kind of like going all over the place. Give me a move roll to see if you guys can get out the way in time. Just roll me your move roll, and I'll roll some move rolls for your dudes.
I'm going to push that.
Okay, one of them is just one of your guys is just immediately emulated.
One pass.
One pass. Okay, cool. Well, 1 pass is all you need to get out of the way. So yeah, you're like wiping the kind of like the weird mucus that you set in fire with your mouth somehow off, and you see the mutant that I just showed you. I think her name was Sinead. Who again, I apologize for that picture. That is just what.
Don't apologise for that picture.
I didn't
Never
see it.
apologise for that picture.
You
Put
can
it back
see
up.
it.
You're so
I-
getting it whenever when Star Trek starts.
Looks like she's a punk band.
Again, type
To be fair, probably
post-apocalypse
is.
female warrior or woman warrior or anything like that into, and all you get is chicks in bondage gear with cool haircuts. For every 20 of them, there's one that you're like, oh, that actually looks realistic. Like, you know, women wearing
Yeah,
normal
where
clothes.
it's like normal hair, little bit of muck on their face, wearing the
Yeah.
same kind of gear a guy would be wearing.
Strategically paced like milk, whereas all the guys are like just
Starved to
dicks,
death,
just-
sunken eyes, half-shaved head, like.
Artists like drawing
Females.
guys that look hungry. Yeah, it's upsetting. I think she looks a bit like Rosia Diaz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, except with the white hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, not any of
Oh,
that's
yeah.
relevant. Yeah. I don't know if it's just the makeup though. Anyway, that's not
Maybe.
relevant. Back to the game. So yeah, yous are fighting back and forward. Do you want to investigate the Ark or the church, or do you just
Yes.
leave? Okay, so you run inside and you see Diane surrounded by dead hell drivers. Two of her enforcers are kind of lying off the side. You can see they're breathing, but heavily. There's kind of blood spattered across it. Diane is burned across the side of her face and her upper shoulder, and her robes are ruined. But she's kind of like holding the staff that she uses. It turns out this thing pops off. It's got a big ass fucking sword inside it. It's really badass, like a glaive kind of thing.
How do I feel about Diane?
How do you feel about Diane Rach?
that is your question. She's there and she's looking real fucked up.
I don't like her, do I? She annoys the hell out. Well,
You
she's kind
tell
of
me.
wants to take over the thingy, doesn't she? I'm gonna shoot her.
Shit. She's not gonna let her speak. Okay.
Well.
Okay, she looks at you. She come in. She says, "We need to go and help the rest of the Ark before."
I
Bang.
shoot
And
her.
then you shoot her.
Bogart's just at the other side of the city, like, yes.
Oh, that's hilarious. I forgot who I was dealing with. Of course, Rachel killed the PC character. Okay, right. Well,
I remembered Bogart didn't like her, so that's
You
in my
remember
mind.
Bogart
And the
didn't
fact that
like
she
her,
stopped us
so I
doing
murdered
stuff.
her.
So,
Yeah.
the war between our between keeping our arc alive or dead, you know, is just we're airing our personal vendettas out.
Just one.
To
It's
be
just one
fair,
shot,
this
guys.
is the perfect time. No one's gonna know who shot
No
her.
one suspects a thing.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
That's true.
Apart from the two enforcers who are clearly still breathing.
Who I described as still breathing. You're gonna have
Gonna
to
kill them
as
too, let's be fair, aye.
Right,
Oh,
She might
shit,
be
yeah.
unconscious.
Oh well.
that's fine. Okay,
Waste of 3 bullets.
that's hilarious. Right, okay, so
It's
you're
not a
shooting her.
waste.
So, give me your attack with this. This is hilarious. You're so funny. Right, so shoot her. Right.
I love this. I love everything
Oh.
about this.
Oh, push! I'm pushing that
You can
fucker.
push it, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
because you're doing combat with an arc.
Is Diane gonna kill Flair?
Shit, my gun's
Uh-oh.
broken.
You go to
Someone's
shoot
mind.
her, but what you must have banged your gun or something, and it backfires and actually kind of shoots yourself in the shoulder. You take 3 damage to your agility. And I'm gonna say it fucks up your hands as well. So your gun is completely ruined. Your gun is gone. It's repairable, but not right now. And Diana's looking at you, and she does not seem pleased.
I clicked. There was a slip of the. Ah!
Okay, and she's gonna walk over to you.
Can I
Oh,
put my
no.
axe in that skull?
Oh
instead?
no, remember what our power is, Rach! Run!
Rach, you don't get to.
Oh
make
no!
your
I'm gonna
attack.
breathe fire.
No, you're not, because you've
Oh.
made your actions. You don't just get to do. I do 10 actions. Like,
Yes,
that's
I
not how
can.
it works. I thought we were going to kill
game.
Richard this episode. I guess next year you're going to be playing Elf.
No, Alf is hopefully retiring.
My goodness, I can't believe you've done this to me, Rachel. Okay, cool. Her powers are actually reptilian and telepathy, so she can't puppeteer you.
She's
But she
evil
could.
Bogart. Well, evil or Bogart.
Oh, love everything about her.
I'm trying to think
All
what
of
she would
the
do in this
fucking
situation. Like, right,
rolls.
I'll be honest, if it was Bogart, Bogart would mind control her.
I'd
well,
kill her.
it's telepathy she has. It's not mind control
Oh,
or
aye.
puppeteer. So what she can do, she can implant a weapon. She can implant a thought in your head though, which I think is what happens with telepathy.
Mhm.
Luckily, I
How
have it
can I
open enough
roll
to-
so badly?
I have the
Could
option right here.
implant the idea to run out into the battle.
Well, here
I've
it
had
says, plant a
16
simple thought in your
dice and
subject's
didn't
mind.
roll a
She will,
6 once.
they will think it's true. It says he, but they could just say they. She walks up to you and looks straight into your eyes, and her eyes are kind of large and reptilian. And like, have you ever seen a Jungle Book, the Disney one, where like, it's like that,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so she looks into your eyes, and in your mind, you think, my children need me. Diana is as important to me as one of my children. I must protect her at all costs.
Oh,
How long does this
Would you-
last?
I'm so sorry, Ashka. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I must go and protect the children. Come with me if you must.
She's
She-
gonna be
she-
so
yeah,
sad.
Diane's gonna kill your children. You know that.
Oh no.
she comes after
Oh.
heavily wounded Diane, who has been defending the Ark.
You
has
guys do
wobbled
know that
after
the
you.
kids are in the fight
Yeah,
as well.
but she's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, the
know
kids
who
are
her
fighting.
kids are for future. She might not kill them now.
Look, you play the hand. Something happened. This is what the game is. So yeah, you
I
go
did
out.
a Marie and fucked it up.
Yeah. See, you did a Miri, but it didn't go as well for you. Yeah.
Oh,
Doing a Miri is when you succeed despite the odds. You did
Oh.
a reverse
I
Miri.
wish it was
which
that
is
way
when
in
you
real
fail
life.
despite the
God
odds.
damn
yeah,
it.
Murray successfully fucked up. You...
She fucked up the way. So anyway,
Yeah.
we can move on because it's now
Oh.
10 past 10. So she hobbles out behind you and she shouts out, and some of the acolytes they pay attention, and she starts pointing to like the guys and giving them orders, and they all start they form up a bit better. Almost like she's been using her telepathy regularly on these people, and they're kind of an extension of herself at this point. And they actually form up and they start taking these guys out. And they make short work of the remaining hell drivers back here. And she looks at you again. Now, return to the front. And she starts to hobble after you. She's not got as much movement as she'd normally have because she's all fucked up. But they do flank her and they start coming with you. But good job, Rachel. Very impressive. You're heading back towards the front. What I'll say is, as you're walking by, you do notice that the nursery has sustained some damage. It looks like during the mortar shelling, something's hit the nursery. Please don't reinforce it.
We did.
As you're walking by, she looks at one of the acolytes and they run into the nursery. But you just keep going.
So,
Anyway.
I'm gonna keep directing the mortar to wherever the corpse eater is running.
Well, they've already came in by this point. There's
I'm
not a
fine.
massive
This is what
damage.
happens
She's
when you
managed to,
fuck with Diane, Rage. Do you know? Remember, she fucked with me.
it's a really fucked up.
Oh, she did, didn't she?
Right, we're going to come back to you guys in a second because that's going to be the final bit when you get to the corpse eater. Right, Logan. You've got your peons. You're fighting back. What's your plan? What are you doing? Just keep fighting. You got anything cool you want to do? Remember you have mutations.
I have cool.
What have you got?
4 arms and you can eat corpses. That's all.
Okay, so the corpse eater one, you can literally bite people's heads off.
Yeah, but if I'm better at shooting them, you know.
Eat
Well,
them.
how many enemies? How many
There's a
enemies?
few
You
is
of
there?
them.
can't fail
I
your
mean,
mutation.
Can't believe I missed.
Screw it. I'll pipe one of them.
Right, okay, so you're going to use some mutation, but that's fine. Yeah, so yeah, you charge in, you've got your mutants flanking you, you start grabbing, biting into necks, and just kind of like toss them to the side. So yeah, just use, how many mutation points do you want to use?
5.
Okay. Right, roll me 5d6. I'll say for, well, we'll not worry about that too much. Just roll me 5d6 first, and we'll see what else. I'll base my decision on what you roll.
Oh,
One of them you go for. I'm going to say Baracus, the one that's currently engaged with rods. You manage to get the other ones, and you just bite into them, and they kind of like fling them away, and the peons kind of like deal with them. They drag them to the side, start kicking fuck at them. So you've wounded them enough. Baracus, you go up, and he just turns around and absolutely cold clocks you. So I'm going to have him hit you because he sees what's coming. I'll say he's the last one of them. So Baracus, where's he? He's there. There's Baracus for you. He is going to fight you. He's got fucking hell. He's got a good fight.
Jesus.
But he turns around to hit you and just is kind of shocked by how big your mouth is. Like, holy fuck. And just completely misses you. As you're doing that, as you do that, Rods is going to take a swipe at him because that's who he's engaged with. Rods is down here. And the torch trader, Rods. Jesus, I made him really strong as well. Yeah, fucking Rods just takes care of business. Like, as he looks down and gets surprised by you, just absolutely fucking annihilates his head and just kind of like throws him to the side. You're like, Dodger, thanks for the assist.
And what? I appreciate that. Respect.
Peon, stay here. Guard Del, we need to go. And Rods books it to the front of the ark.
I will.
Okay, cool. So you run along beside him, and your dogs bound along beside.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's arrived now. Scott and Bogger and Alfuse are at the front of the ark. There's now like there's plenty of guys in here. Corpse Eater's walking towards you. What he's going for?
Okay, I'm going for Corpse Eater.
Same.
Okay, cool. As you do that, the enforcers that are with her, they're going to engage with you. So you can try and dodge around them with a move roll. You can try and engage them with a fight roll. You can use mutations, which is what I do.
I'm going to
Shoot them in the face as they come close to me.
I'm going to make eye contact to the enforcer. Any enforcer that looks me in the eye. Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're walking towards you, so that's fine. Right, you want to try and shoot them. If you want to try and shoot them in the face, off, go for it. Just give me a shoot roll.
There is such a thing. I have a shotgun. Does that count towards gear rolls or anything?
Yeah, there should be. See if you click on the shotgun in your weapons, it should have the automatic stat upgrades in it. So you just click attack and then roll. It should put it all together for you.
In fact, does Corpse Eater look me in the eye?
How close do you have to be to get to that?
I think with the new one, it has to be eye contact.
Right. So which skill are we talking about?
That's what we would have, because like I got the telepathy with the, like no, it was it was reptile thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Reptile. Reptilium. You can blah blah blah. Control your body enters near up to near range with your reptilian. So basically, you need to be near to her. So you need to get. It's like near than arm's length. So imagine.
So you need to get past the enforcers, basically.
Yeah, you need to get past the enforcers.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm just the guys with me. Shoot the enforcers.
Cool. Now remember, there is a bunch of other hell drivers like there as well. So like, it's imagine like
Are they
wall of
dealing with
guys, enforcers, corpse eater. So it's like basically you got your guys that might go yeah, and then the enforcers are the ones that know what they're doing. Yeah. So you shot Richard. Who were you aiming at? One of the enforcers.
Yeah.
Okay, with the two shot off shotgun. Now what I'd say is the shot off shotgun. I should have a range in that. Did it say what range? I'd imagine it'd be short range for a sawn-off shotgun.
It just says ranged.
It should say it beneath in the there should be a little section underneath that. I can check for you 2 seconds.
What?
Same as arms reach.
Right, arm's length means you need to be at arm's length to shoot somebody.
Okay.
I am going to.
Any of the guys coming up to anyone coming up to.
So basically, the first guy comes up to you, just fucking pull blast him leg, boom, legs off. Right now, you're going to be engaged with some other guys here. However, your own teams are attacking as well, so they're going to be like tying people up and getting in the way.
Right. Since I couldn't do that power, I'm going to use my leg power, take it right up to Corpse Eater.
Oh, love it. So you're just going to be doing some fucking crazy dodging.
I'm basically just going to run right up to her, grab her head, and fuck with it.
Right, cool. Now, what I'm going to say is that there would be like an action economy involved in this. So you don't just get to run up, grab, and then do your thing, because that would be like 3 different actions. But you can definitely run up and get within. But she's going to get to do something to you first.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's high risk, but fuck it, that's what I'm going to do.
Fucking love it, mate. See, whenever someone says it's high risk, I'm fucking on board for it. Okay, cool.
So yeah, boom, flash time, running right up there.
Like the guys go like it's like they're moving to get you, but it's like, and then you just see you dodging, like.
Especially with my serpent movement now, I'm probably like just going.
And just kind of slowly on its kind of like crappy wheels
Like a
behind you,
gecko,
it's the more
just
security
running
button.
across the ground.
Yeah, that works for me. Right, okay, so let's have a look. The Hell Drivers, no, where are they? I've got. She has a fucking assault group 1, assault group 2. That's the Sunnies. Okay, so you get up to her. Okay, she's got a whole bunch of stuff she can do. All right, so you're right up in her face, yeah?
Yeah.
She's terrifying me. Okay, cool. You get up to her, and actually, I can show you Iron of Corpse here. Sorry, I forgot that I've not shown you her yet.
That's not what I
Right,
was picturing.
Yeah,
Me
that-
I was
either.
picturing it.
yeah.
I'll just show you. It's like, can I just roll to seduce instead then?
I was expecting this huge, muscular, blonde woman.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that's what you described her as.
I did originally, and I found that picture. That picture's cool. I'm using that picture.
Aye,
She doesn't have
so-
an eye patch, so I don't know why that's
She looks
there.
very
yeah.
intimidating, though.
So for those who are watching the stream and
Just
can't
looking
see any of these
Oh, I
pictures,
showed it on
Oh,
the chat.
sorry.
I worry about Lee's choice in women. And it's just the choice of pictures and that. It's just something.
I'm limited for choices, and I felt like she wasn't overly sexualized. That's what I
To be
liked about
fair,
this
yeah,
one.
she is probably the least of the over sexualized, and yet for some reason she's more hot. That's strange.
Yeah.
However,
Okay, Scott, you run up to her. Okay, mate. She looks at you, and she's got, she doesn't pull her weapon, but you look at her hand, and her hand has like kind of wicked looking, like gloved, like the Deathclaw thing that you made, Mary, kind of like that, except just like ragged bits of metal.
jeez.
Okay. And luckily, she
You're
only
so lucky.
Oh,
That
Jesus!
was.
My luck is finally coming in.
Oh my god.
yeah, and she hits you, mate, and like, oh fuck, and like in that moment, you're like, this is gonna hurt. And luckily,
Hello, Doc.
you're just like fucking Matrix style getting out
Like,
of the way.
like snap my spine back like a snake and just like whip back.
Yeah, it's like holy shit.
Too fucking good. I can't take her in a fight, mate. I'll be
mad.
honest with you here.
I'm not going to be able to do anything in a fight because I fucked everything up. I'm
So
just
that
going to have
happens.
to commit suicide.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna have a cool thing happen here, but like you went straight in for us, so we're gonna do this instead. So this
I didn't
the,
mean it
the
like
fight is
that.
going amongst you. Scott, roll me 66. Richard, roll me 86, and Richard, roll me 86. And this is just for like guys that are fighting. What I'll say is, as you're doing this, 60s are gonna like take out Hell Drivers. 1s are gonna take out your own guys.
Oh god. Yeah, well, I've taken out one at least.
At least you took out something.
Okay, so in the next roll, Bogart, you'll be rolling. It should have been 86, Scott. Rolling
Alright,
another
I'll do another
2d6.
two.
You want to get double sixes here, mate?
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Ah!
Oh, damn it,
Yeah,
Scott!
You've lost. Like 4 of your guys have gone down, and 2 of their guys
Yeah.
have gone down. So you aren't getting any assistance because you are kind of it's getting
Makes
pushed back and
sense.
forward. You do hear a kind of a gurgling sound, and you hear like kind of a noise, Scott, like something heavy running towards you. You look over and you see
Me.
No, not you. You are far away right now, but you're getting closer. Let's see if I can find him. Jesus, I've made so many fucking characters. It's like I've got nothing better to do in my life.
I want to tell you.
Here he is. You remember this guy?
Oh yeah, Brock.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
guy.
Thank God! I was
Oh,
worried
it's
when
not
you were
ready.
going, guy running up to
Go.
me going, do. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you just see he bashes one of the enforcers out the way. He's a fucking beast, and just runs up with 2 arms raised and just kind of comes in for a fucking punch at this bitch. It
Come
says
on.
baseball bat, right? I'm not. He doesn't actually have a baseball bat. I just said that at the time because I kind of forgot.
That's how
what it was.
hard he hits.
It's like fucking getting hit with a baseball bat. Yeah, so he's gonna go in for a schmecky schmeck.
Does he get
Oh,
4
man.
hits because he's got 4 arms?
Wait, he does actually get attacked twice. You're right. Because he's got 4 arms.
That was bad.
So yeah, he comes in, and the first kind of hit, she actually puts her hand up like that and just blocks it. And he's like, oh shit. And then
And
he
then she
manages
forgets
swing
to get
another
the two
one.
hands.
Yeah, and the other one's just coming in and fucking crack her, and you hear teeth crack. You feel like you see just teeth split out, blood sprays out, and she takes a few steps back and starts laughing. Right, Scott, right to you, mate. Sorry, Alf, what do you want to do, mate? You have not got by the enforcers yet. You're engaged with an enforcer. I'm going to say you're engaged with Barker. The kind of squat guy's like, aye, we're going to take all your stuff.
Oh, you're welcome to it. Here, have this, and I'll pull a shotgun out and shoot him again. Shoot another the enforcer in the face. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please take my bullet.
Here's all the bullets you want. Bang, bang.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get. I am just working my way up to the corpse eater.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Go for it. Give me your shot here, please.
There is no fucks given at this point. I'll push that.
You're going to have to, yeah.
Boom. I'll do it. I'll only go on.
One, okay. Now, think you point at his chest, say your cool line.
Yeah.
And what it does is it blows open the t-shirt that he was wearing, and you see some of the nicest armor you've ever seen in your life. It says something about military grade on it. Don't know what that means. But some of the shot does hit him in the arm, and you do see some blood come out. But he just he takes a step back, and it hurt him. And he goes, "My turn."
Yeah.
He's going to take a schwappy back. He, however, it doesn't have any cool weapon or anything. He's just got a big old knife. And he gets 2 successes. So yeah, you're going to take some hits to your strength. I know you can do a bunch of stuff, so if there's anything you want to do as a reaction.
I have armor.
Yeah, so you feel the armature start to crack, so you don't take any damage, but your armor is reduced to 1, I think that would be.
Yeah, I've got an armor rating of 3, so.
Yeah, so it'll go down to 1, then that's absolutely fine. Scott, back to you.
I am pumping all 8 points into my mutation to fuck
that's fine.
with her head.
Now, this one is the reptilian one, yeah? Your victim suffers 1 point of confusion per MP spent, is that correct?
Yeah, it's mainly just so as I can get her to, like, break. In fact, no, I'm going to do my empathy one that makes her have a nervous breakdown. My original power.
Yep, go for it.
Got to take a leaf out of Mary's book, break them, and then just go. Plus, if she breaks down greeting. Oh, 3 1s!
Yikes.
Oh, I might
Well, you
die doing
passed.
this. I might die. Oh, I pass, but I might die for this.
Well, you sacrifice doing what you
The
love.
rule that I wrote previously to this, guys, was if you do 4 or less, you get to roll a
Yeah, and
d6
you do
again.
more.
And
Yeah.
if you do 5 or more, you just take it. So
Yeah,
Scott,
nice.
you're going to develop a
Roll
new
it.
mutation. You're going to develop, you can only have a maximum of 4, so you can't possibly lose any more skill points.
Mhm.
So like the black veins start to pop out of you. We're not going to make you roll the mutation just yet because we need to finish up, okay?
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
kind of was hoping it was going to be some like fucking corpse eater so I could just go rah.
And she kind of staggers back for a moment, drops to one knee, and she's like got her hand out on the ground, and you hear like a sob rack through her body.
Basically made her feet like in her head. She is the smallest mutant, and everybody's bullying her, kicking fucking her. She is the smallest, weakest creature alive.
She's pathetic.
Guys, that's really cool and all. Yeah.
Also
I go for a
cruel in real
mutation
life.
that was
Don't do
like-
that in real life.
Yeah, don't build people in real life. Yeah, I couldn't really buff out her stats. So yeah, you do that, and she does. She goes down, and I'm going to say Brock's going to get to take a hit at her as well, because she got all fucked up there.
See, for purposes of coolness for this fight, could I just by any chance use Parasite to take the cool mutation that you're talking about?
Give us a second.
I will say she is, unless she heals up in 1 round, she is down for it for like pretty much.
Okay, he goes to attack and misses again. Brock, you're meant to be a badass. You've got so many things and you keep missing.
Can he not push his roll?
I don't want. I'm not having NPCs push their rolls unless
Oh,
they're
okay.
bosses. Otherwise, they'd all be just constant pushing their rolls, and that means I have to keep track of so much I can't be bothered.
Why do we all roll so badly on this?
It happens.
Like
Speak for
all of them
yourself.
sixes in.
It's a
So that
D66
happens.
for my mutation, isn't it?
It is, yeah. She drops to her knees and she kind of sobs, and then you see something happen. Any kind of wounds that you have, like, kind of start pink foaming, and then she just does that and wipes it, and it's gone. And she gets back to her feet and she smiles at you. Now, Richard, I'm going to say at this point, you do manage to get up to her, and you can try and take her power.
What is this power that this custom power you gave her?
I'll tell you.
Well,
I
take
told
it.
you.
Take it.
Yeah,
Take it.
Yes,
Okay. She is down to 7 mutation points.
to help me in this fight.
Okay. So you run up and you grab onto her, and you.
I can't actually remember how Parasite actually works.
How
to be
many are you
honest.
dumping into this, mate?
It's a very good fucking question.
All of them.
Yes.
I can steal 1 point of a tribute.
Maybe at this point you're arriving, by the way.
Oh,
He goes, thank fuck! Holy shit!
I'm here.
Mhm.
Right, so
We're
cost
playing
I
for
will
both.
dump one into it simply because it only costs me one to take the mutation.
Cool. You grab her and you try to take the mutation. Nothing. Just you feel your power working. You feel hers pushing back. Doesn't work. She also has parasite.
Oh right, okay.
That's not the mutation she has, but she can push back against it.
Right, okay.
But however, she only has so many mutation points,
Mhm.
and you
Oh,
guys
fair
are
enough.
knocking them down. She doesn't get legendary actions, so I had to make it so you could just be like, 1 round, she dies.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, cool. Right now, she looks at you for a second, Scott, and then looks at Ulf, and then she looks at the largest one of you, Brock, and she is.
I'm guessing I'm just like screaming with a black ink on my face thing.
So, yeah, at this moment, yeah, your veins are all going black as things are bursting out at you, and you're kind of dropping to the ground. So if you want to remove one of your ability points,
I was gonna say, that was a 16 I rolled.
which is
Death, just straight on dies.
To be fair, I am
4
not
arms.
far off that.
16 is 4 arms.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
No, that's
I am
crazy.
basically a bug lizard now.
Guys, look at the roll Lee just did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she watches you kind of collapse to the ground. She kind of like looks at Ulf and smiles just out, and then she just reaches out and smashes her hand through Brock's chest.
Bro,
And just rips out
no!
his
I
spine.
barely knew you, but Rach really, really knew you well. She's gonna be so upset.
Fair enough.
And just throws
No.
it at Ulf and just kind of splats against you. As you are doing this, you do hear a thumping noise in the background. Logan and Rachel, you are going to arrive at this moment. Logan, you're arriving with Dell. Because we need to hurry things up really fast now. I'm going to say that enough reinforcements are coming pouring out of the Ark now that they're overwhelming the Hell Drivers.
Can I breathe fire at her?
Well, how many points do you have left, Rich?
6.
Okay, now your friends are right there.
I am just gonna stumble up. Move out of the way, move out of the way.
Right, you can give me a move roll.
Well, I am rolling shit, and my agility's just gone down the shithole. So,
Do you want me just try and bite her?
I will push that roll
in it.
and probably
Okay.
fail again, but I will try.
Right,
Fuck
you can't
my
push through
life.
the crowd. There's too many people. Every time you try and get to her, somebody like backs into you and knocks you to the ground. You're just trying to fight your way through.
I'm just gonna breathe the fire.
Okay. Right. Anyone that's in front of her, which is Scott, you are currently in agonising pain. You can give me a move roll, but take a couple of dice off. What's your move, mate?
2.
Okay, roll one dice, mate. Richard, roll your move roll, mate.
I have. I'm actually not too bad at this.
To be fair, with
Okay.
her mind control thing, this actually makes sense.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
That's actually right, yeah. Ulf, you see what's coming. You managed to dive out the way.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
yeah, she's my pal. I know exactly what's going
Oh
down
shit!
here.
Oh, she's gonna do it.
I've seen that look before.
As you do it, Diane just does that. As it breathes, she's like, yeah, fuck yeah, and it hits her.
On the fire.
Logan, what are you doing, mate? So how many points did you dump into that, Rach?
6.
Okay, roll me 66.
I'm gonna
You're
use all of
gonna
the rest
fucking
of my
kill me,
points.
Rach.
Scott, you are broken, mate. You hit the ground.
You got out the way, didn't you?
No, you did
Can
not.
he?
Oh, did he fuck?
I warned you, I did not fucking get anywhere near it.
I love
Oh,
how Rachel's wild abandoned with everyone else's characters. He's like, fuck it. But he's like,
I
I
will
can
point
save you all with my
out, Bogart survives
dynamite."
this, he's remembering this.
Oh.
I can see this
I have
happening
to
in the
protect
distance.
the children, though.
But yeah, you're protecting the children. You're doing the right thing. Right, 66. So, Rach, we need to see if you start getting like mutations.
Yeah, you do. All ones.
Here was me scared I hadn't wrote enough content and I had to like rush through some of
I like to think that Bogart's
Why does
other
that always
arm was
happen?
about to stab her in the neck as she flamethrowered this and just fucking wrecked me.
Roll / space
No.
66.
Isn't it slash roll and then?
Oh yeah, /roll. Yeah, you're right. My
Well,
bad.
let's confuse her
Oh,
some more.
slash roll.
/W3, and then you put like the pound sign 4 times.
Wait, what is it? /roll.
And then
Again,
the
you can just click on
dice.
the dice roll on the other side of the screen. It's
Yeah,
much
but it
easier.
doesn't have as
I know.
many. I can only go up to
It's got-
5.
It's got
But
the
just roll-
advanced bit
You
though.
can do the
use it-
advanced
just-
or
advanced either, or you can just roll 5 then 1. That would work too.
Advanced Scott roll. Okay.
Hero. We don't want to find a way.
And then you'd be like, I can save you all so easily with all my cool powers.
Guys, I did good.
Aye, you did
Yeah,
do good.
yeah.
You
So
did.
unfortunately, you did good against me.
Right, so cool.
Rach
what
can
had
I
the
say that?
precedence.
It's
Rach had the
gonna blast
precedence
it.
for killing her teammates. So let's be fair.
you do hit. It hits.
You are not wrong.
It hits Bogart in the back, and Bogart kind of collapses to the ground. Scott, you're currently broken. I'm not going to say you're dead, because unless somebody chooses to kill you, for example,
I'm not killing them on purpose. No.
But yeah, it hits Iola, and she fucking like flesh burning off of her. Very bad smell. Not very nice things are happening.
As I go down, I'm just like, last chance to give up.
And as she does that, I'm going to say that Dylan Rods is coming. I was going to say Logan gets to do his thing now, but he's just left. So I guess Rods
Logan.
runs in,
This is it. Bogart goes down. Logan leaves. Like Dodger
My
leaves.
girls come in and attack.
My work here is done. Oh, there it is.
Hey,
Wait, he's
Logan.
back.
Right, Logan.
Hey, man.
What are you doing, mate? So she's catch fire. There's you need to try and get close, or what you try to do, mate?
I'm Bell.
Okay, you need to get close, Logan. So you need to do something to get close. It's like she kind of done an unsuccessful move roll and then chose to burn her friends.
Right,
You need to give me a successful move roll to get round everybody
I'm going to save
Okay.
Scott's character, don't worry.
with your famous healing abilities that
Yeah.
you always
Yeah,
use before, yeah. But yep, there's a couple of the enforcers and a couple of hellrovers try and get in your way and swing at you. However, you manage to get by them, you dodge. So you want to use your corpse eater power. You want to use your bite power, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So 5. Is it 5 mutations I use?
Mate, it's as many as you want to use.
I'll use 5. So
Yeah.
5d6 in it.
Go for it. If you're using 5 yet, go with 5d6. Ones are bad. Okay, yep. You bite into her arm and you can like feel like they're ripping off, and then you start to see her regenerate. She's got.
That's all my mutations, by the way.
So I figured that was all your mutations.
We are not doing our mutations though. Can
Yeah,
Gray
yeah,
hurry
yeah,
up and
absolutely.
fucking kill her with the fucking little guy? Please
So,
show
like,
up.
Mary,
so
hurry
as
up.
the-
I like to
you
think we're
look
just got the
behind
big
you,
machine running in the background.
Yeah. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Mary's about to get to make a move, but Iona's going to get another thing to do.
If you
again.
could put Gray as player at the way first, that'd be brilliant.
Logan, you're the
Yes.
one that's biting her at point blank range, so she's going to go
You
for
hit
you.
Bogart. Poof. Bye, Flair.
Only one, mate, so that's absolutely fine. So you take 1 point of
Okay.
damage if you've got armor on. So she basically tries to force you off. It doesn't happen. Right, Bogart, you're down and out. So you can't do anything. Alf, what you doing?
Wait, he's dead.
No, down and out. He's not. He just can't do anything. He's broken.
Basically,
Right,
if
right,
any
I'm gonna fire.
character decides to kill me right now, it wouldn't even be a roll, it'd just be cap.
Actually, we'll let Mary have a shot. 'Cause she's not a shot, but he's right.
Oh
Mary,
God,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
you're right. You
stepping
turn
on
around and you
Bogart.
see this big fucking giant thing. You're like, oh shit. Iona even looks around and is like, well, fuck. Like, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, and we all look around and go,
Mhm.
Right, Mary, what you
Metal
gonna do?
Gears.
Just
You've got
like
a flamethrower.
barrel right in there, flaming and like chopping away.
I'm going to
had
say that
to
you,
spray.
I'll say from the depths you come in from, you actually managed to, you actually run through the Helldrivers cars, and you smash a couple of them out the way, and a few of them just get flung to the side, and you're tearing across there. And you can just take a shot at Iona. Do you want to use, we can call it the axe or the stomp, whatever you want to do for that.
Kill the bitch.
Is it just the same thing it uses?
I am
Basically?
angry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm like swinging the axe.
Okay, so
Then.
cool, you're coming from the side. Now, I'm going to say Logan, Rachel, and Ulf all to make move rolls because this is not a precise weapon. If you get 4 successes with this, she
Oh.
dead.
Is Bogart gonna die?
I don't know.
Right,
Because
okay,
I'm
what
gonna
is-
try and save him.
Well, first of all, roll a move roll because you need to get out of the way of the fucking axe.
I don't want to. I want to save him.
Well, I mean, you'll be dead if you don't get out of the way of the axe, so like it won't really be an issue
Yeah.
for you anymore. So
Oops,
Dodger,
no.
so everyone move roll from everyone that's on their feet. Ulf, Dodger, and Flair.
a move roll.
A
I've done
move
mine.
roll. Move whatever, yeah.
Hey,
Flair,
I
you get out of the
passed.
way. Then you pushed it and failed, but doesn't matter. Okay.
Did I push it? I didn't know I did
let's-
that.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. Logan, if you give me a move roll. Ulf,
Did me?
you're gonna take a hit, mate.
I'll push it.
Oops.
Push it
I'll
in.
push it. I'll push it if that's the case.
Hmm.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep, you get out of the way. Logan,
I did mine. Look up.
is that another one from before?
No,
Or is that,
I just-
or
oh,
sorry,
that's what I mean.
sorry, mate. I thought it was because it's the same roll. Yeah, that's fine. So you're like, oh fuck, and you all dive out the way. Right, Mary, did you give me my damage? So give me the stomp, and 4 successes is just going to kill her outright.
So attack button is this one. Okay. If it does anything today. No? Does not want to?
That's weird. Did you click the roll or did you just click the attack part?
I clicked attack. What am I supposed to do? What am I doing wrong?
So see when you click on attack, then click on the button that says roll.
I thought I would just do it
basically
because
adds
it was a picture of a dice.
It is
Silly me.
confusing. It's not the best character sheet ever.
I got 2 and then one
okay.
of these things.
Like the little bane thing, the explosion actually means that your weapon loses a dice in future, but let's not worry about that.
Okay.
So yeah, basically it hits into her, and as it's coming in, she grabs onto it and like it bites right into her side, like that would have killed a normal mutant, and she starts to push it back. Right, Ulf. Yeah,
So I'm like engaged with her right now. Like
you're like, this should be cutting through her, and she's not letting it cut through her. This seems weird. Like, just die.
the pachinko music keeps playing in the background.
Right.
I think
what
it's the
Ulf do
Power
something?
Rangers theme that's playing.
Okay, let us. Sorry, give us a minute. Yeah, because we've got all the time in the world, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, what are you going for? Are you going for shooty shoots? Who's doing what? Logan.
No,
and-
I am going to steal.
Can I shoot her in the head?
I mean,
Sure.
maybe. Again, you guys can do all these things. That's why I keep
I am
asking.
going
so
to.
it's-
Okay,
I would like
I
to
will
steal.
try and shoot her.
so,
I would like
before
to
you do that,
steal.
Alf,
I would like to steal 3 points of her empathy.
okay,
Trying to break her.
right. So you drain some
I
empathy from
did
her. yeah?
technically break her, but she healed herself with her bullshit
Their
power.
magic or their bullshit power. That's correct.
Oh.
Yeah, but she healed herself
know.
with. She healed physically herself.
Mhm.
So I'm
Right,
trying to break her.
Flair.
No, but
I
my,
didn't do
my
anything.
ability was empathy. That was what I hot.
Basically, it basically can just returns our stats to their max. That's what that's. It does 3 things, and that's one of the things it does. But if you want to drain
Oh,
the empathy, you
okay.
certainly can.
No, fuck that. Then I'm not going to do that. I'm going to run up and shoot
Where
her
are
in the
the
face.
kids when you need me?
No.
Steal her telekinesis. Sorry, magnesis. So the axe can fucking.
Aye, let's just engage her and fight her.
Okay.
Let's fuck her
Okay.
up.
So Rach goes for the headshot, misses. Logan, if you're taking a shot, just take the shot, mate. Just do me the rolls because we kind of need to finish.
Okay.
Swing with my bike chain. I'll push that because we need to finish.
Boom. Yeah, she takes a hit.
Boom, there you go. I'll just throw as much damage as I can with the extra 2 successes.
Absolutely fine. Logan,
I'll push.
and you push it in. You got 1.
Can I try and hit her with the axe?
Rachel, you don't get another shot. Right, everyone gets the shot first. Then she gets a
Thought I'd
shot.
ask. Thought I'd ask.
She's desperate
Right,
to
okay,
kill
Logan.
something.
Right, well, you've killed loads of things. There's loads of hell drivers I've killed, loads of arc dwellers I've killed as well. Right, okay, so between the 3 of you and the giant mech, like Iona is like, you can see like our powers are like at this point overloading. You can see the kind of pink mist is going over her face. It's kind of coming everywhere. It's just like got some kind of strange healing factor going on. But it seems to get overwhelmed with just the sheer amount of damage that you're throwing at her. She's going to get one last shot before she goes down. Logan, you're 1. Ulf, you're 2. Rachel, you're 3. Scott, roll me a
Oh
D3.
god.
At least
No.
it's no. At least she's no
Okay.
considering me.
Okay. I thought you were going to say you're going to kill
Motherfucker.
Scott there.
Yeah.
It's like,
I thought I was going before.
yeah, I was just about to say, don't you dare.
Gotta be, I think.
Fucking bullshit for this shit.
One.
Nice.
1 is who did I say 1 is?
Logan.
Logan.
Roger.
Logan.
Yeah.
That was me.
Okay, Logan. You are this. She just starts laughing and she actually starts to let the thing cut through her and she grabs you and she's gonna just take a shot with her bladed weapon. And she only gets 1 success.
Hey.
You live.
I just
It depends because he's already took damage.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
What's your strength,
mean,
mate?
he did live.
Not high enough.
on my strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. That's me out. I'm down 0.
You go down and then she gets bisected by the giant axe and all that. You guys are just fucking her up. And you see like the hell drivers that are kind of left start to look around. Some of them start to scarper and they'll run off or surrender or don't know what to do. And on that, and the defeat of Iona and the possible death of these 2, we'll leave it there till the new
I'm
year.
going to save Bogart.
Well, we'll see because I might make you do some rules for that.
I do have
No, I'm
stimulants
gonna
on
save
me.
him.
Can I just say, why is it always
I was
me
going
and
to say,
Bogart?
yeah, we had some stuff like that, didn't we?
You did have some stuff, but you still have to roll a heal roll for it. And when you do the heal roll, you've still got to get no Banes because the Bane is going to kill him. But don't worry about it, guys. I'm sure it'll be fine. So on that, we'll leave it. We'll sort out XP. We'll sort out who's all died in the arc as well. Rachel, as you
children
look
that
round,
have been
you
murdered.
see Diane standing in the flaming wreckage and the big hole in the wall, staring very intently at you.
I love everything about
I
this.
think Rachel should write a mortal enemy down for this.
Probably shouldn't I?
Okay. It's 1:45, so we're going to leave it there. Look, thank you for anyone that stuck with us. Thank you for anyone that watches in future. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. I don't know, watches. Mary paints, she arts for money. Scott
Art, all
drives
the
for
art.
money. Logan, I don't know, does stuff
And
for money. Does anything for money. I
To be
think.
fair, Murray would probably do a shit ton
Oh.
better with some of the art that Lee has managed to find for half of his female characters. So we
Would
should
love
probably
to
get
do
in.
that, but I think it's a big ass thing to say to Murray.
Yeah.
Once, here's 30 quid. Do the entire arc.
Yeah, please do
200
100
pictures.
mutants minimum.
Oh god.
It's a big ask. I have given her money once, and I would not expect that of her. If I ever have lots and lots of money, I'll give her some.
If you ever win the lottery, you can be my patron.
I will be your
My art
patron. I will patronize you. Okay, is anyone got anything they want to say? Oh yeah, I'm doing a Christmas thing next week. Richard, are we in D&D tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. We're
Cool.
gonna. I think we'll do the same as you. Alexa said, I'll finish up until the new year. That'll just be kind of like a shotman figuring out where you are going to go next tomorrow, basically, just so we can get our heads round of who's leaving, who isn't, and all that jazz, and then we
There's
can
a lot of
move.
confusion with that because like people have left and
It's
they came back.
changed again. It's changed
Yeah.
again. So we're trying to keep up with everything on that. It's a bit of a bitch, but hey, it's what we signed up for, right?
Next week I'm doing a level 21 shot with 5 people who I think might be the 5 people on stream right now. Actually, I'm not sure.
Hey. Yeah, I'm
Um,
definitely in there. I'll need to make up my character for that.
I'm playing
Yeah.
a monk fairy, and I'm really excited about it.
Shocking. It's you're just going against type there.
a monk fairy, just the
A
most
monk fairy.
aggressive fairy ever.
To be fair, fairies are pretty aggressive.
Yeah. The Fae, fuck me, man.
They are actually way horrifying when you read the book. You're like, fairies. And then it's like, kidnaps your firstborn child to raise as their own.
And replaces them with a changeling.
Aye.
But-
Yeah, it's like, that's way worse than what the Lich does.
No, you just get a swap of kids. It's fine.
Ah, you're fine. Jolly.
I actually thought Mary might do like level 20.
Guys, I've got to go.
Right,
Okay,
right, Rich, catch you later on.
We'll talk about this
everyone,
later
thanks
anyway.
for
Bye,
being-
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys.
Bye.